Hello guys and welcome to the quarterfinals of the BFR Esports. I am alongside Mr. Jerry today. Jerry, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Happy to commentate alongside you today. We have some really good drivers that can actually put up a good show against SSR. So yeah, in the quarterfinals, hoped for it, of course. We all did, and we made it. So now one more race, and then yeah, hopefully everybody does well today.
Yeah, this is going to be epic, man. I've been waiting all week for this. Counting down the days until we jump into this quarterfinal. Like, I can't believe we made it this far. Being able to top our group. I'm going to put up the results from the group on screen now. You can see we topped our group. That is the wrong one. Let's try and get the right one quickly. I don't know why that's not updated. Oh no. Oh no. What's happened here? Okay, I got it. Look at that, guys. We have topped our group. Managed to beat Equinox last time out. I think it was 77 to 30 something. I can't quite remember, Jerry. Do you remember what the roughly what the score was? I can't quickly find it.
I think 73 against 44 or something like that.
I think it was a better than that. It was
Well,
okay.
we
I'm not
won
sure.
by a big
Yeah,
margin.
we won by a
Uh,
big margin. That's correct. And oh, it was such a race. I've never ever been so excited being able to commentate a race before. It was just unreal. We were on the back foot, and it wasn't until the rain came in, played a factor. We got the strategy spot on, and we managed to win 77 to 25. I found it now, and it was an outrageous race. Jerry, you was part of that, and you got subbed in literally with 5 minutes to spare. Sort of in that period, sort of what was you thinking, and how did you find that race? Because it was an incredible one to commentate from my end, anyway.
yeah, it was a really great race from especially the engineers, I think. They were looking at the sector times, and when SDC did like sector 2, 5 seconds up, they said we need to pit right now, even if you stack up or not. We had some really good pace, and yeah, I don't know what the other team was thinking, but they thought the medium would go to the end and we wouldn't catch them. Yeah, coming in cold on that race, really new experience for myself, but we all did it, so really happy. We nailed that one with the strategy.
Yeah, we really did. And like you say, the engineers played a huge part in that victory against Equinox that time around. But it was just such an incredible race, and what a way to finish the group stage in such style, with only being ahead 1 point coming into that race, and at the start, sort of losing that motivation a little bit, seeing how quick they was in qualifying and whatnot. But it's all down to the strategy, and that is what won it for us, to be quite honest with you. But this time round, safety cars have been enabled, so that is a new feature that has been introduced into the knockout stages. So the safety car could play a factor when it comes to strategies, because last time round, if you binned it or if you got in problems, that was your race pretty much over. But say that happens at a track like Monaco, which would be our second fixture today, that could make all the difference. And if we pit earlier and the safety car comes out later, that could play a huge factor in us possibly doing well, or the opposite way around. But I don't know how this is going to go. I can't quite predict it myself. From what I know and from what I've read up and whatnot, SSR are a very good bunch of lads. Can't speak a bad word about them, and the team boss Zampa is a pretty good old boy, and they've got the mindset that they don't want to come in and cause trouble. They're here to race, have a good time, and leave it at that. So that's exactly what we're after: some clean racing and some competitive racing at the end of the day. But we're back at Belgium for the first time. Very familiar track, as we did head to Belgium against Equinox, and straight afterwards we will be heading to Monaco. That'll be two 25% races with short qualifying each time. So yeah, this one's going to be quite mad, Jerry. This really is. and we should be getting started very shortly. We've been
Well,
having mad technical issues with the Xbox parties, but we've managed to sort of get something configured now.
well, the safety car can really spice some things up, especially at tracks like Monaco, of course. Then the engineers and also the drivers, of course, they also know how to drive, but they have sometimes maybe make a really hard decision to either pit or not, and you have to check the pit stop delta and such shots. So it's going to be an interesting feature, the safety car in a 25% race. It's not that long, so yeah, really looking forward also with the to see the SSR lads. We have some of them in our own league. They're pretty cool guys, so yeah, looking forward to see what they can do or what pace they have, how clean they are racing. So and I'm also very curious if we're gonna see another dry to rain or rain to dry session here at Belgium for our first leg. And last time out we did the Monaco event, we also saw a raining qualification. So yeah, we have somebody, Tess, who is just the rain king or the rain master. So hopefully everything will be good.
Yeah, hopefully. It all depends if the rain does play a factor today. We don't know. It could very well do, but it might not do. It's all completely random. But if the rain comes into play, I mean, I think it's good either way, Jerry. To be honest, I think either or. I think we feel pretty confident.
Yeah, the lineup we have for both races are yeah, one of the fastest and cleanest drivers from TTM, so everything should be good. At least they can only do their best. So we came this far. If we got knocked out on this round, we did our best. It's our first tournament, so up to TTM anyway. If we getting beaten today or not. Hopefully not, of course, but these guys didn't come through just for nothing. So they also are second in their group. Uh, that's because of a reason. They can race, they have pace. Now they face us and see what they got.
Yeah, exactly. Just sorting out a few things now. I'm going to go a little bit quiet. But in the meantime, guys, we are now going to play the esports intro that we made earlier on this tournament. And hopefully, this guy will get you guys very into the esports sort of vibe. Enjoy. And we are back, guys, and we're going to be getting started very, very shortly. Just having a few words that are being exchanged right now between me and the team boss before we get started. So I'm going to be a little bit quiet for a moment because I'm not able to multitask very, very well. But oh, this guy, man. Oh,
What are you saying?
he's not starting until we have 4 spectators. What are we gonna do, man? This is a massive problem.
I can leave, no problem.
No, I don't want you to leave, mate. To be honest, it's not been a problem up until now. It's been fine with GRA. It's been fine with Equinox. Oh, we have to ask someone to leave. This guy ain't budging. He's just been a dick. Oh. Well, who should we get rid of? I don't know what should we do.
I can leave, no problem.
I just don't want you to leave though. It's gonna make it the stream not. Guys, situation. Admin's telling me I've got to get rid of one. Jerry's saying he can. Yeah, there's 22 people though, right?
Yes.
Test, test, test. Jerry, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Right, we're cracking on. It's been an absolute right kerfuffle before we start this race, but we're jumping into it now. We won't have any of the graphics because they've not changed any of their numbers. It's just been an absolute nightmare. But 3, 5, 6. We've got 6 drivers in. Oh my days! I don't know why it's just before, but yeah, we're moving. It's getting started now. We're here, and we're ready to go. Pred, this is esports, mate. This isn't tier 4, buddy. I don't know if you thought otherwise, but
I will mute.
Pred's literally thought. Right, guys, welcome to the race. We're now about to start qualifying. It's been a very long, drawn-out situation. Well, we're finally back in. Oh, what a nightmare this has been, but we're good, I think. None of the party chats are working, so we're all currently running off Discord. Oh, it's been crazy, but it always seems to happen when it comes to our esports races, doesn't it, Jerry? All the
Yeah.
times.
Then is when the shit hits the fan.
Literally, as SS Rawlins is the first car out on track. Pirates King, Boss Cookie, these guys aren't messing about. What if we can get a weather report on this as well? Have you guys got a weather report? Dry. So that is a dry. So it's going to be a full dry session. What's that, mate? Wait, what? What do you mean? Right, we are about there now. So, after so many problems, I think we are ready to get started. Hopefully, all these problems don't play too much of an effect onto our drivers. But as you can see, Josh is out now. Let's get some data out. Who's going to be the first one to set a lap, Jerry? Looks like Deezy, isn't it? Might be Deezy.
It's hard to tell with all the red dots and
I think it's
yellow.
DC, to be fair.
Yeah, I think in DC, and well, I think the dynamic and the W are really going to score high here with the qualification. But I also know that as DC put in a lot of effort by doing so a hot lap. As he's starting his hot lap right now.
Yeah,
Coming.
Go around the first corner now on the exit, coming up, heading towards the famous Eau Rouge, which these drivers are very familiar with. They have done this once already against not GRA, Equinox. And now
Slipstream coming up.
A nice toe here, yeah, as he's gone through Dillian now. He's got Alistair just ahead of him, giving him a nice toe. As Alistair should just go straight on here, as he does. Beautiful toe there for DZ, which should really help him on this lap here. And yeah,
Tips the apex.
He
Looking really nice so far. He keeps the throttle down in this section. This is a really tough one. You can see he's running without the ABS assist. That's why he locked up. Hopefully no invalidation here. Keeps it on track.
Remember, you are probably about 5 or 10 seconds behind what you're actually seeing.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, for anyone that's not realising, the situation was they were not allowing us to have 5 spectators. They would only allow us to have 4, even though 2 of us are basically it's pointless basically because me and Jerry aren't really helping the team as such. We're literally just here to try and entertain you guys, but they aren't allowing that. They're the only team so far which aren't allowing that. So I mean, however, we have made sure that we're both going to still be commentating. However, Jerry doesn't get the live feed.
I'm watching on my computer.
But Deezy's finishing up his lap now. He's just come on the exit of the bus stop chicane. Where does this put him? As he goes P2.
Yeah, I think 141.
142.1, so nearly, almost. I'm aware that Boss Cookie, the guy that is currently still sitting in the garage, is supposed to be quite good on their side. We've got Josh out on a lap now, as he's done a 29, I didn't quite catch what that was, in his sector 1.
29.9. That's a good thing I'm 10 seconds behind. Then
yeah, you can catch what I missed. As Brinda's given him a nice tow here for Josh, the two Tier 1 rivals who are actually really good mates, which is great to see. As Brinda gets out of the way there for him, beautifully done. That is a proper tow. And hopefully that gives Josh the extra boost here in the sector 3. He kind of misses the first apex there coming into the bus stop, but he has a nice exit at the second part of that chicane. Where does this put him as he goes P4, just behind DZ, a tenth behind DZ. DW we missed as well, there's a 41.9. Let's have a little look. See, Dynamic's still in the pit. Brinda's started his lap now. Let's see how Brinda does. Does he get a tow off someone? Yes, it looks like he does. I can see on the map there is one red dot just ahead of him. Not sure who that is at the moment, but I'm sure we'll see in a minute as the tow is now starting from Josh as they are both helping each other out. Great to see, isn't it, Jerry?
Yeah, really great team effort, and also thank you for the engineers organizing these tows, because it maybe look easy to do, but it's definitely not when you are in the car and driving and you need to come out on the almost out on a certain point.
Well, of course, as you know that yourself, Jerry, obviously being in that situation, I've not personally been in any of these calls, listening to the engineers, speak to the drivers and tell them when to release and whatnot, but I bet it's quite technical what's going on as DW goes even faster with a 41.3, which we missed, unfortunately. However, we are on board with Brendan now. But yeah, like I was saying, Jerry, obviously you had been in this situation, and there is a lot that goes on which the spectators don't actually see. From
the thing
they play a huge part.
Yeah, the thing they calculate is that the track and the time that goes into it when you are exiting the pits or when you are on a certain point on the track. They tell you basically what to do, and you just have to listen. If you don't, then things can go wrong and you completely can't give the slipstream at all. So, Brenda.
Yeah, he's just about to come out now. He's about to cross the line. He goes P3 with a 41.9. Very nice there from Brinda. Great to see. Has Dynamic still sat in the pits? He
left the session. He left the session.
Oh right. Okay. One moment. Let me quickly see what's going on there.
Well, so far, DW in P1 and in P2 we have Rawlings, really good lap from him, also 41.5. TTM Brenda, Alistair SDC and Josh rounding up the top 6, and then we have all the SSR lads. But let's not forget Boss Cookie didn't set a lap yet. Same goes for Monkey and Haters. Oh, these guys have really nice names. I'd be on board. And Dynamic is also a really fast guy. Definitely can put in a time like DW did. So hopefully he can join back in.
Yeah, well, I've just spoke to him now. I think he's jumping back in now. I think it should be okay. And it looks like, by looking at JDM Haters now, he's getting a nice tow off High Yachts Kings.
Yeah, well,
they had this in planned already, but maybe they took a note off us. Not sure, but they seem to be doing the same thing as what we are.
Oh, that's a really good tow though, all the way up until the end.
That was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, looking good for TTM at the moment though. Obviously, a few of their drivers haven't actually done a lap yet. But right now it's looking really good. It's SSR Rawlings, the only one to split up the TTM guys. So really good start so far. Right, I've not even checked the chat, guys. Let's have a little look whatever he's been saying. How is everyone? Let us know what you guys think, who will be coming out on top today in this first race. I've been asked to turn my volume up. I can't really turn it up much more, but hopefully that's okay.
Maybe switch over to the...
Oh, Zampa's left the session. That's a migrate host. Why has he done that? That's not ideal. They're getting another tow here. Cookie's gone out for his lap, so I think Cookie's going to be out on a good lap here. He's a good. Oh, he invalidates. Commentator's curse played very well there for us.
Let's jinx all of them. The commentator curse.
Let us know, guys, who's in the chat at the moment, and let us know what you guys think for predictions, as we'd love to know. Get involved.
It's also
chat away.
we see a lot of invalidations, but the viewers also need to realize this is one of the longest tracks on the calendar, and to hook up a lap
it's the longest.
Yeah, maybe the longest. So to get a perfect lap and hit every apex, it's so difficult. We are not the Jano Opmeers or anything like that, but we try. But it's really difficult to
just jumped on board with DWC. Oh no, he's about it. Is out now. Okay,
Haters put in P4 there.
Oh, he has. Yeah, JDM haters. Yeah.
And DC on the lap.
Cole saying I predict a big win. Oh, I would love that. I really would, Coles. And it would be even better to be able to take the win from Belgium, which is their home track, and then we can go straight into Monaco shortly afterwards on the upper hand, which would be really ideal. But we're going to stick with DW now. As he's got to start his lap. I'm really concerned about Dynamic, to be honest. I'm not even sure if it's in.
Dynamic invalidated his lap.
Oh, is he out? No, he's in the pits. He's in the pits. So you mean DW? DW's just starting his lap now.
Yeah. He just
DW's come around the first corner now. Gets a little bit of snap of oversteer there. Corrects it very nicely. Coming down the straight up towards Obu. She's got the yellow flag ahead, which ideally would be TTM driver, which it is. As I'm not sure who that is going to be ahead of. Zamba's joining the session once again. I'm not sure who's actually hosting the session now. Not really ideal, however. The toe wasn't there. Brenda really getting out the way there for DW as the toe was just miles. I think he was just too far ahead, to be honest. Not ideal, but DW still a strong driver, so it shouldn't really make too much of a difference for him.
Yeah, he can really. Yeah, definitely at Spa. He can, I think, put it below the 141s.
Yeah, I think he can. I know he's capable of it. It's just being able to keep it together within an 18-minute qualifying session. In the sort of, if he gets snapped over I don't know if that's going to help him out too much there. But obviously, being in the actual esports qualifying, there's a lot more pressure that goes on as he sets a purple sector 2 there. To be honest, let me see if I can get any of this.
He's 2/10 up almost on this time.
To be fair, I can get all the TTM data through, but it's just not going to work.
No, I think this is better. Also
I
for
think
the
I've
fuel.
got to deal with this.
Yeah.
There's not really a lot I can do. And he's finishing up his lap now, 36, 37, 38, 39. I don't think he's going to push 40. As he improves. Nicely done there. Great lap from DW. And he's at 41.2.
SDC also jumped Brenda there with a 141.8.
And someone else has jumped someone else. I'm not sure who that was. Josh jumped up to P4. Brenda crossing the line to start his lap now. As he's going around the first corner, that tight hairpin. This very nice exit there. That was really nice from Brenda. No problems there. Coming out the first corner and now heading up to the third corner. She's looking really fast. Don't think we're not supposed to be on any rain. However, you never know. I think Josh has gone a little bit too slow, but it's still a little bit of a toe for Brenda as he drives past Josh now. Coming into section, it looks really clean, to be fair. There's no problem so far for Brenda. Looking really strong from our Tier 1 Red Bull driver. And
Is he up on his time?
This is one of his favourite tracks. I didn't catch that, to be fair. I was looking at my computer, sort of trying to multitask. But however, he's looking really clean so far. Really clean. So hopefully he can piece of step. I know this is one of his favourite tracks on the calendar, so he'll be loving having the opportunity to race once again at Spa. see, right, sector 2 is about to come to an end.
Yeah, you see it sooner than
He's 200th up at the top. Oh, but he gets a step of oversteer coming out that corner. That could have cost them a little bit. Maybe that 200th that he's up in. He could have lost that. I don't think he'd have lost much more than that. However, see how he gets.
dynamic on an outlap.
Brilliant, perfect. I think he's going to be able to put one lap in. So hopefully it's an absolute dream lap. Oh no, Brinda's come in. That must have really cost him. Oh, look at the man, the myth, the legend. Dynamic is out. Our hidden weapon has managed to come out with a few minutes remaining here, and I cannot wait to go on board with his lap because I feel that's going to be a very, very good lap. But hopefully there's not too much pressure on him. Obviously, he only been able to join the session really late. But yeah. Jets, yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. See, there's still 3 minutes left. Anything can happen. However, at the moment in time, it is looking pretty good for TTM. But we mustn't get too ahead of ourselves. Yeah, we shouldn't think like that. We don't want to do any jinxing, do we, Jerry?
Oh, sorry, I was just giving Dynamic a role on Discord because he can't join the race brief channel.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
did.
well done, mate. Good man. Jerry's on it. He is on it. As Rawlings get out of the way there for Alistair. As Alistair starting his lap now. And it looks like you can have a tow here. Hopefully they can time this one very nicely. It looks like it. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be a nice tow. And he's now sitting in the slipstream room. I can't work out who it is yet. It is Deezy. Deezy giving Alistair a very nice tow here. Deezy jumping out the way at the last moment for Alistair to push his way through. And yeah, looking nice so far. It looks like he's got the Schumacher helmet as well, so hopefully he can bring the Schumacher sort of vibe. I know just before this race as well, he had a league race, funnily enough, around Spa, and he dropped me a message just before this race, and he told me that he is feeling better than ever for Spa. He feels like this is the fastest he's ever been around this track, and what a time for that to happen just before he starts his second appearance in our Esports tournament. Last time I had a very good race as well, as he did. Very consistent and yeah.
He started on a medium spec then.
Yeah, he did. It was yourself and Alice were the only two that jumped on the medium, wasn't it? But this time it looks like everyone's starting on softs. Well, no, everyone is starting on softs. That's a fact. And that's a. Well, to be fair, Boss Cookie is arguably one of their better drivers, and he's not even put a lap in quite like Dynamic. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there.
Ellie 2 tenths up, so that puts him in P3, P4?
Yeah. Let's see where he goes. The only two drivers ahead of him at the moment are Haters and Rawlins. But let's see where Alistair goes. And he's about to cross the line. He's P7 up to P3. Come on, Alistair. Get in, lad. Great job. As Division retires, Dynamics out on a lap now. And he's in Sector 3 already. And I completely missed his lap. Not even sure how far up he is at the moment. It's hard to tell when he's not even put a lap in. Boss Cookie goes second. I did expect that. Okay, I did expect that. I knew Boss Cookie was good. But DW currently sits there in that top position. Dynamic's got one chance to make a good lap here as he's coming through the bus stop chicane. Gets a really nice exit as he's coming down the main straight now. Where does this put him? And he goes pole! Dynamic goes pole! Get in, lad! Well done! That's a 1-2 for TTM on the one lap. Dynamic can put in the pole. Well done, man. Get in! Get in!
What a lap, what a lap.
Brilliant stuff there from the TTM lads. Absolute scenes right now as we're heading into the first leg of the quarterfinals as JDM Haters retires in P7. Who else is on a lap at the moment? Josh. Brinda is. Oh, I don't know who to stick with. Dynamic's giving Brinda a nice toe here, but I think Dynamic's not finished. He's giving Brinda a beautiful toe there as Brinda's gone purple in Sector 1 as well. And he's going around the start of Sector 2. An absolute blinding lap there from Dynamic on his first lap. You can't write this. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes the pressure really helps to get the adrenaline going.
It can literally make or break you, I think, in that situation.
Yeah, holy moly, what a lap.
Incredible scenes, Jerry. Incredible. As Rawlins retired, he sat there in P4. Good job there from Rawlins. Nice time, to be fair. I respect that time. Very good time. As who's that again out the way? I think that's Rawlins himself. He's actually retired on the track, which is not ideal. However, he's well out the way, so it isn't a problem. As Brinda's keeping a very tight line now.
Oh, he's so much up. He's like
where is going to put him?
a half a second up.
He put a good lap in initially anyway, but he's got down to P10 now as Pirates King goes up above him. Boss Cookie's retired in P3, so that is a 1-2 for TTM. I don't think anyone's able to improve on that from the SSR side. Anyways, as Brinda's about to cross the line, where does put him? P4 as he splits the two SSR drivers. Incredible lap there from Brinda as Dynamic retires, and that is it. What a great qualifying session there from the TTM lads. Jerry, what have you got to say about that?
I've been listening to your excitement, man. Holy crap! What a lap from Dynamic, and after that, Brenda pushing it to the limit, hitting all the apexes, and sets a 141.3. And in the meantime, we also didn't see, but as DC also put in a 141.5. So we are really looking good here, Tess, for the upcoming event.
Absolute great start to the quarterfinals here. Oh, I just hope the race goes as well for us. But this qualifying really does put us in a very good seat. As you can see, we take up the top 8 positions, -3rd and -5th. So overall, really good here, considering this is our away track. You guys must bear in mind, our home track is Monaco, which is 2nd. So for us to be our away track, really good turnout so far. So great job from the TTM lads so far.
Yeah, really good job from everybody. I think they all put it into the 141, so that's already good for qualifying here at Spa. But putting it almost everybody down below the 0.5 marker there. Oh, what a times!
Incredible, as we're now drivers are lined up on the grid to get started with this race. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Oh,
it's a dry session the whole way through?
The whole dry is double dry, Jerry, double dry.
Well, teamwork comes into play right now, especially.
So, Jerry, did you break up there? Uh-oh, where's Jerry gone? Jerry. Hopefully we don't get started. We've got 6 seconds left. Right, guys, it looks like you're stuck with me before Jerry jumps back in. But we are about to get started here as TTM lock out the first half of the grid. We got 2, we got 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we're away here for the first leg of the quarterfinals here at Spa. Dynamic gets a great start. It looks like the TTM boys have got off to a very good start here. Looks like Boss Cake's worked his way up to P2. Looking a little further down the field. Looks pretty good so far. As Brendan's worked his way past Rawlins. Great start, lads. Great start. Let's see what's going to happen here, though, is there's going to be a super slipstream train right now. And it looks like JDM Haters is getting a nice slipstream here off Alistair. They're all going defensive here. Really interested to see what's going to happen here. But it looks like up at the front, Dynamic's got pressure from Boss Cookie as Boss Cookie goes into the lead. But Dynamic just needs to keep it cool now. There's no need to try anything silly this early on. As SSR Rawlins is... Oh, Dynamic's gone wide. Dynamic has gone wide, but he's holding his P2. But the most important thing is right now we cannot let Cookie get away. As now SSR Rawlins is giving Brinda some pressure from behind. But he gets a snap of oversteer, and that allows Deezy up the inside, gets past Rawlins, and so does Alistair. Rawlins has had a huge problem there, and that has dropped him down to P8, but he'll get so close to Alistair there, and that is almost contact. But nevertheless, TTM boys looking very good so far. Hopefully Dynamic can put the pressure on Cookie, but we know Cookie is a good driver around here. So we've got to keep our heads down. Hopefully Jerry gets back in, but Alice has now got pressure once again from Rawlins, as Rawlins isn't giving up this easy. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to try and move here. He seems a little bit far back, but you never know what goes through a driver's mind. No, he doesn't. He backed off, but Pirates Kings almost... Oh, but Pirates Kings! The teammates take each other out nearly. JDM Haters and Pirates King... Oh, sorry, Monkey. Had a bit of contact there, and that has really set them back a bit now. As you can see, the gap from the guys ahead. Yeah, these guys are all like, they're all having a bit of a traffic jam. It's an SSR traffic jam near the back, but let's go back on board with Rawlins now.
Again.
As Rawlins is on the back of Alistair now. Could we see Alistair on a bit on the back foot here? He's really, he's got the pressure. He's made him go the long way around. And now it's going to be a drag race now coming up towards the chicane. Alistair sits ahead for now, but Rawlins jumps back in the slipstream. And he sends up the inside. There's contact. I think he was. Oh, but they're taking each other out. The SSR drivers are just taking each other out from that collision. But I really don't think Alistair was in the wrong there. He held his ground, and there was kind of a 50-50 take up the inside. But yeah. Hopefully
Alistair was still he was ahead.
Yeah, he was ahead. I personally don't see no problems with that. But yeah, they're not going to be happy with that. But we round up the top 7 positions minus P1. So looking good so far for the TTM lads. We've got to bear in mind pit stops do play a factor, and also we could see a factor with the safety car potentially as well.
Yeah, it should be good if Ellie or SDZ could slow down a little bit, so Ellie can get back into the slipstream. Otherwise,
his monkey picks up a penalty there. It looks like he's almost in the second gap now. Hopefully he gets a nice entrance into the chicane and he can be in the DRS. I'm not sure when is the DRS point as
now.
He's here. Now, okay, so was he in the second? He was. I think he was, Jerry. Hopefully he is.
Because if you are out of that DRS train, it's so hard to catch the guys in front of you.
Yeah, I could imagine, especially with all these guys at such a high caliber of drivers, you know, it could be quite challenging.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to see the gap between the Ellie and haters. I think going to expand, or haters is going to use a lot of overtake in these
Dynamic, and there's a big switch here for the lead. Dynamic completely used all the runoff. And I think he needs to get that position back because that could come back and bite us on the eyes. Cookie's pinned it! Cookie, their main driver has just pinned it, going through the gravel. And he's reset the track. That's a penalty straight up there. So right now the top TTM line up the top 6 positions. Looking really good so far for the TTM lads. Come on, boys. Yeah, not ideal there from Cookie resetting the track. I don't think Dynamic should have cut the corner like he did. However, I think Cookie having a bit of contact with him there and reset the track, it makes it as bad, if not worse. So yeah, looking really good, guys, so far. We've got to keep our heads down. If a penalty does come our way for that one, hopefully Dynamic is in a safe spot up that far ahead, as Dynamic needs to be protected now. One moment.
I didn't catch that, man. It's really hard to commentate watching a stream, by the way. A new experience again here at the Belgium Grand Prix, but our boys from TTM doing a really good job here. Dynamic in first place, EW second, still in that DRS train, as Alistair pits for the medium tire. Brenda in P3 there, Josh in P4, they're all in that same DRS train, and easy rounding up the top 5 as Alistair is trying to do the undercut for the rest of the guys. I didn't quite catch that what happened there with Bosch Cookie because my wife called me. I'm in a special room.
So I can update you with what happened there. So we come around this corner now as we look through Boss Cookie as he come around the chicane. Basically, he was having a bit of a battle with Dynamic. Kind of missed the start of it, which is unfortunate. However, Dynamic kind of missed the apex, kind of cut the corner a little bit, which he did jump ahead initially. However, they did come into contact, Cookie span, and then reset the track. So both drivers are equally to blame, if not Cookie possibly in more of a worse situation than reset the track. So I think if from the stewards, I think what they'll do is they'll just cancel both out because both the drivers are at fault. So if Cookie didn't reset the track, it could be a different situation. Dynamic could be getting a penalty, but to be honest, I think if the stewards play it right, I mean, if you think about it, I think both drivers are to blame. So yeah, it is what it is. I think as Alistair's pitted, Alistair is the first driver to pit, so he has gone for the undercut. We knew that some of the drivers would do the undercut, not all of them, because obviously there's no point everyone doing the same strategy in case something bad happens. We've got a bunch of drivers now coming. DW and Dynamic have both jumped in.
Oh, so what happened there? Somebody retired.
I'm not sure. Oh shit, yeah, Pirates. Kings. He's retired. I was trying to find that yellow flag and I saw them pitting. So yeah, that's one of their drivers out already.
Virtual safety car.
Perfect. We've got the TTM lads in as this virtual safety car is happening, so that works well for us. But there's a bunch of drivers in actually. A bunch of drivers in. So Alistair could be, as Alistair's coming down the main straight now, does he get ahead of these guys? That is the most important thing, is that he gets ahead, and it's going to be tight as they miss out turn 1. Thank you there, Jurek, for dropping a follow. Really does help us as Alistair comes out ahead. He's done it as he's out ahead of Boss Cookie. As yeah, still a virtual safety car. Boss Cookie jumping right up the inside there. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. However,
this is still a virtual safety car. So.
Yeah, he needs to hold his ground. But Alistair could be under threat here as Alistair sat 2.5 seconds behind DC ahead. As he's already up the inside of him. As yeah, Boss Cookie.
And Josh and Brenda didn't pit yet.
No, they have not. Yeah, it's not ideal here as Alistair's on a right old SSR sandwich right now. He just needs to keep his head down and just keep it clean. Well, we know what Alistair's like. Very, very, very good driver and doesn't have a problem when it comes to pressure. So as long as he just keeps his head down, like the Schumacher helmet would do in the Schumacher days, I think we should be all good, Jerry.
Yeah, I think so. Can you switch to the leader interval? So we can check if Brenda and Josh...
So, yeah, they're Dynamics 9 seconds behind the leader. So they are 20 seconds behind Cookie. I know it takes...
Yeah, they need to pull away so they can't come in yet.
But they've jumped in the pits now. So Alistair is in the slipstream now of Boss Cookie. And look at this, there's a 3-car battle now, 4P6. What's going to happen here? As Alistair goes around the outside, looks around the outside of Cookie, tries to make a switch back here. Let's see how he does now as he comes out the exit of the chicane. And now he's in the right slipstream as he looks up the inside, but Cookie blocks him off. And now he looks around the outside of Cookie, makes a switch back on Cookie, as now he's at the inside of Cookie as they come up towards Eau Rouge, but now he's back in behind him. Looks on the outside as Cookie's letting through, and that's Alistair up into P6. What a great drive from Alistair there, great racecraft, and the pressure did not buckle him, but now he is now under threat again as now the DRS has now opened for the SSR driver. Boss Cookie is now Alistair in a seat. Go as he looks up the inside. Boss Cookie up the inside of Alistair, but they keep it clean, no contact. And Alistair has to settle right now, but now he could be under pressure again as Monkey's gone wide. Man, Monkey's gone into the gravel, but Alistair holds position. It's all happening so far. My gosh, this is crazy, Jerry. Wow.
Oh, he got a little bit tapped from Ellie there, I think, the monkey guy.
Yeah, I couldn't quite catch. What would you make out of that? How did that happen? Because it
well,
happened so fast.
Ellie got the oversteer moment because he was trying to catch the Boss Cookie there, I think, and
Boss Cookie's reset the track again, I think. He's reset. That's twice now. Sorry, Jerry, carry on.
And Ellie was catching off guard there with the dirty air there and lost the back end traction. That's why Monkey thought the opportunity was there and kept it on the inside. But,
so Alistair's got pressure now from Division as Division is all over the back of the TTM car.
It's so hard to defend there for Ellie, not having DRS or anything.
He's up the inside now, and realistically, we kind of need the other TTM lads to help him out. But again, you don't want them to be threatened by the SSR guys. So I think, as it is right now, Alistair just needs to do his best to defend these guys, because right now we've easily won this round as it stands, but we've still got a few laps remaining here, so
yeah, if Alistair can hold them up a little bit by doing the thing,
yeah, exactly.
the thing he's doing right now.
Yeah, but now he's going to be a sitting duck as he has now got a huge slipstream train right behind him as they're heading up towards Eau Rouge through Rodillion now, as he is now already right behind him before the DRS even started. Looks at the inside. Alistair going defensive, really squeezing him up the inside there, but it's free wide coming into the chicane.
Oh. This is not going to end
well. No, and it's not ended well at all. Free wide. I think, to be fair, I think JDM Haters was a bit audacious there, trying to make a move there, whilst his other teammate was trying to make a move on Alistair. So I think, realistically, JDM Haters there did no favours there for Divisions. Divisions now dropped down to P9. So I feel like if SSR timed that better, they could have made one overtake and maybe made another one not long afterwards into the second DRS set. So I don't know. They're not taking their chances, to be honest. SSR. What could Alistair have done there, Jerry? 3 wide. You're sat in the middle. What can you do? You know, Monkey picks up a 3-second time penalty. Yeah,
Well,
not ideal.
you're not expecting, because it's not an individual race anymore. It's a team base. So I expect one of the SSR just to pull out and try let the guy on the racing line try instead of the guy on the right side of the corner. So
Boss Cookie again, just doing donuts now. Their best driver's absolutely lost his head. Yeah, not sure what's going on there.
holy crap! Why is he? Oh, he's trying to DNF his car. He's not doing donuts. He's trying to DNF his car.
Well, now Alex has got pressure again, as now we have JDM Haters up the inside of Alistair, and it looks like he's ahead of him. Oh, there's contact! Contact from SSR Rawlins and Alistair. SSR Rawlins trying to stick at the inside, can't make it work. Alistair holds P7 for now, but Alistair, I think, could be in the DRS now if I'm not missed.
Now the DRS point is just
at the back. Yeah, he's got DRS. So now it's double DRS behind JDM Haters. As now Rawlins is trying to look around, and 3 wide again. They're making 3 wide again. They're not making life easy as JDM Haters spins out Alistair. There's a DNF as well. Oh man. Why are they going 3 wide? Why? They've done it 2 laps in a row. They didn't learn from the first time, and they've done it again the exact same point, and that's a safety car as well. A safety car has been deployed. Not ideal. Not ideal. Alistair was looking insane there, and that is not fair. Not fair at all. Absolutely robbed. Robbed beyond belief. As Cookie's now coming back out with a fresh set of softs. Cookie could be a problem here.
Oh, drive-through penalty for Monkey. Yeah, unfortunately there for Alistair. He did everything he could. He kept it on the most right side as Cookie Boss overtakes the safety car. Left himself. I don't know. But Alistair did everything he could. So yeah, he was on the inside of the corner.
Dynamics jumps into the pit, so I feel like we might have some drivers holding each other up now. Dynamics in, hopefully this puts him out ahead of Rawlins. Rawlins is coming as well. Okay, so we're looking good. We're looking good. We've had a few drivers jump in. Josh has jumped in as well. No, Josh hasn't jumped in. So it's just Dynamic who has jumped in. Damn, man.
Well, so far looking good.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout there, Jet, at him, to be fair. He's thinking there's only going to be about 1 lap left after the safety car actually comes in, but they're all taking their penalties now because Rawlins just took a huge penalty there. Boss Cookie is out. Boss Cookie's so far behind.
I think the safety car will come in now.
Do you think? Well, yeah, because it's such a small grid as well. It's easy for everyone to catch up.
It can't continue 1 more lap because then it's like 1 final lap. So I think the safety car will come in this lap in the end.
Yeah, hopefully not, but yeah, you never know. 1 second, 1 minute.
Brenda is still on these mediums. Gonna be a tough one.
So yeah, Tube Billy just made a very good point. I've just been chatting to him in the engineers chat, and he believes that Cookie has purposely tried to bring out a safety car then by trying to cause all that damage. But in the meantime, obviously Alice has been DNF'd by, I think it was Rawlins, so that wasn't a problem any longer. And like you say, safety car is in this lap, so they've all caught up. Yeah, not ideal, not ideal.
Yeah, especially because of them having all on the softer tire, and some of our guys are on the mediums. I don't know where.
Sounds like it's all good. Who's that right at the back? So Boss Cookie's so far back right now. He's absolutely trying to send it Is he going to catch up to these guys? I think he might just make it.
Yeah, well, I think our leader needs to hurry up, otherwise he will
No,
catch
it's
up.
fine, Jerry. I think it's fine, mate. I think we're all good. DW's coming around now. She starts the restart as we're about to jump into lap 10, and yeah, I think we're ready to go.
Yep, they're going.
We're sick aboard of Jaden Haters as he gets an awful exit out of the bus stop chicane. All our drivers are letting Dynamic through on the fresh softs with the penalty, letting him through, get him up as near the front as we possibly can, and yeah, hopefully this should work in our interest.
Well, we also have the penalties from Rawlings and Monkey.
Yeah, of course, you can't forget those either, but you never know. You never know what could happen. I mean, what other penalties could be applied after this race? So it's got to try and protect all drivers at all costs to ensure that we don't lose out on any vital points that could be the decider whether we go through to the semi-finals or not, Jerry.
Yeah, hopefully these guys working in a team and pulling each other along with the DRS strength.
They are. We've got a very good team here, and the engineers know exactly how to. Josh is really under pressure here as Haters, sorry, is looking for a move. He's just looking around the outside now. Josh is on the inside. He's going to try and hold around the outside. Oh, there's a bit of contact, and he spun himself out. He spun himself out. No problem there at all. Does he reset the track? No, he doesn't. No problem there from Josh. Josh done nothing wrong. He was holding position, and Haters couldn't quite make good.
Well, there wasn't just there wasn't any room for him to overtake there, so he was at the back of the wheel of Josh there, so there was no room at all.
But one more lap remains now. Dynamic leads from, DW leads from Dynamic from DC as that Monkey was just pitted. Monkey's pitted. Oh, I guess he's got to serve his drive-through.
Yeah, drive-through penalty.
Wow. It's a Dynamic. It takes a lead once again as he was
also
in the
fastest lap there. Extra point for us.
Okay, so Boss Cookie, has took the fastest lap, Jerry.
Oh, he just
straight
did,
after that, yeah. So, I mean, I don't think an extra point is really necessary in the situation, but you never know what could happen in Monaco.
Yeah, better go for it now. Then,
I mean, I hope. I mean, I feel like we've drove clean. I think the SSR have been quite.
Well, the guys who
optimistic.
are now currently into the top 5 have stayed out of trouble. Everything that happened was with Ellie and he DNF'd. So
yeah.
So the Argo thing only now is the DW and the Boss Cookie thing.
No, it was Dynamic and Cookie. Yes.
Oh,
I know
Dynamic.
what you're saying. I know what you're saying. That's the only thing. That's why we've got Dynamic pushed right up to the front. I've told the engineers that as well. However, looking at the leader now, let's have a little look at the leader gap. So he could be under threat from Division here, as Division's 5 seconds behind. He's not going to be.
How many penalties does he have?
He's got 3
so
seconds. He's got 3 seconds in game. Not in the threat in game, however, it could be a threat after. But like I said before, both drivers were at fault in my opinion. Yeah. And it got ruled out, I think, because Cookie gets another 3-second penalty. Not like it really matters, but Dynamic comes around for the final time here to win his second Belgian race in the Esports. Dynamic takes the win. DW comes across the line to take second, well now first on penalties. DC takes second on penalties. Dynamic holds third, Brinda fourth. Josh takes P5, Division takes P6. Haters takes P7, Boss Cookie takes P8, with Monkey coming around to take P9, and Rawlins coming around the exit of the chicane to take P10, getting TTM. Great result from our away circuit. Come on, boys. Such a shame about Alistair, because Alistair was looking absolutely in form. Such a shame, but we move. We do move. Oh, Dynamic gets fastest lap as well.
Yeah, on the end there. He did the
brilliant. Come on, boys. Oh dear.
up to TTM.
Jesus,
What a race, and great result there from our boys. Unfortunately there for Alistair, he got actually taken out. So hopefully The other
Well,
one
boys.
will be better. Hey, Shifty.
Well done, guys. Good race.
Things looking very, very good here for TT Motorsport, also known as top tier motorsport right now. So we are going into our second leg. That's why our best driver from Monaco joined TTM Shifty, and he is gonna.
I'm in the party here.
Let's have a little chat to
Gonna-
Shifty whilst he's in the party now. Shifty, our new driver who we are bringing into the second fixture of this quarter-final. We're up on the upper hand right now. Shifty, how are you feeling coming into this Monaco now?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. To be fair, I've had a couple of hours practice today. I feel ready for it. It's just all about keeping clean and bringing the car around.
Yeah, exactly, mate. And yeah, now we're coming into the Monaco fixture on the upper hand, which could really make all the difference. So yeah, hopefully you guys keep it clean. I know there's a few incidents in that Spa race, but hopefully everyone keeps their cool head and there's going to be no sort of dirty tactics being played. But Shifty, mate, I wish you the best of luck. You're an absolute
good
god
luck,
around this
Shifty.
track as well. So mate, do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
Cheers, pal.
Oh wow, Jerry, this is really entertaining. But guys, in the meantime, we're now going to go into a little break as we get everything prepared for the second fixture.
I'm so confused, guys. I can hear you talking and Tez talking at the same time.
It's because you're in the Discord, mate. But oh, you need to mute me in the party. That's why.
Yeah, mute us
If
in
you
the
mute me in
party.
the party, you don't want to be you don't want to hear me in the party, and I don't need to
Right.
hear you either. I want to mute you as well. Yeah.
Well, I'll
Alright,
mute
mate.
Tez, yeah?
I'm
Right
gonna mute
there.
you, mate. Best of luck, Shifty, mate. I'll
Cheers,
catch you
cheers,
soon.
mate. Bye.
Yes, so I
So-
said we're going to quickly jump into an interval now whilst we get prepared to make a new lobby. And yeah, enjoy this Season 2 intro that we will be having at TTM next season. And if this doesn't get you excited for next season, then I don't know what to do for you guys. But yes, enjoy!
What's up, dude?
DW wins in Monaco.
What is this, P1?
What a drive, what a drive.
I want to see a show from you, Pez. We're top in the group here.
And Dynamic is coming round to finish up the race. Up the inside! He's done it! 8 months into this though. So I think it's fair to say we're only just getting started. I would like to welcome you to a whole new aspect of league racing. This season in TTM, we are going to make it as realistic as possible, which is why we are going to be introducing the following. Simulation damage. This could include punctures or DRS failures throughout your league races. Skill-based tiers, so there'll be wheel-to-wheel action in all our races and anyone can take that win. We will now be running a 15-race season voted by you guys. We could have the tracks like Austria, Canada, Singapore, Australia, Britain, Belgium, Spain, Brazil, Holland, or plenty more. Introducing a rebranded name, Top Tier Motorsports. Our Tier 1 has now been called the Top Tier, who will be running the F1 2020 cars, and the rest of the tiers will be running multiplayers like they always have done. We have team engineers who will be managing the overall constructors of all our tiers. A financial structure has been incorporated into the league, so teams can get penalties or driver transfers. As we are running an overall constructors, the lower tiers will have names very similar to the real F1 teams. TTM Fantasy League, where each week you can choose the drivers that you think will perform the best on that week. There will be the overall constructor that you can choose as well, and I must give credit to BFR Super Jelly Dog for this amazing idea. And finally, reserve drivers have made a comeback, but they can only reserve for their overall team. Full Quali has made its first appearance here at TTM. We have never done this before. This will allow drivers to try a different compound in Q2 so they can try a different strategy for the race. Now we have skill-based tiers. It really gives all drivers an opportunity to get into Q3. Are you ready for Top Tier Motorsport Season 2? Alright guys, we are back now as we're just setting up the lobby, getting everything prepared. I'm just going to be doing some chats to the team boss whilst we prepare this.
So Monaco is up next. Really exciting track. Walls very, very close. You gotta be focused 100%, maybe 200% here to get that lap time. And sometimes, as we see in the background, we also see it's can rain, of course, here as well, and then it's even harder. It's one of the hardest tracks, but definitely one of our favorite tracks, and that's why we chose this track to be our home track, and also because of yeah, most of the guys who are competing in today's Monaco race are actually in the top 50, I think, around this track. So Monaco, at the first turn, it's really difficult to get that apex right, and if you miss that apex, it's really difficult. I need to mute somebody who also joined the party. Bye bye, Sammy. It's really hard that first apex, but if you nail it, you can really have a good exit there. And Monaco, it's all about hitting the apexes on the right time to get eventually good lap time in. I think we're gonna see times like in the 1.8 maybe, 1.9 low I think. I don't know how the SSR guys are actually doing on this track. As it did, I don't know if they are on a pad or a wheel, but the Monaco track definitely suits a wheel user more than a pad user. Trying to set up the lobby for the guys who just tuned in. We just won our first round in the quarterfinals. There might be some steward things going on, but we basically took the top 5 and they took the bottom 5. So yeah, what basically can happen here. But nevertheless, we need to get on point here at Monaco. Don't slack or think we already won it, because everything can happen. And for the guys that just tuned in, at the quarterfinals, the safety car is enabled, and at the track of Monaco, it's gonna be yeah, really difficult if you want to go around the track, and if somebody bins it and there's suddenly a safety car coming out, you really have to make split decisions, and yeah, it's a really hard strategy. I really hope our guys are going to have a dry session. I think it will suit them better than the wet conditions because it makes the track of Monaco so much more harder in the wet conditions there. Yeah, what can I say more? I can keep talking, but the guys are joining the lobby. I'm currently not in the lobby. For some reason, they didn't want another streamer in. But we got it all sorted. I'm watching a computer screen right now. It's like 10 seconds behind, so sometimes it's really difficult to see or what Tess is talking about, and 10 seconds later I see the thing he's talking about.
Well, I've got some information. I'm quickly just working a couple things out. 6, 4, 2, and 1. Okay, so I've got the provisional scores from that race. Is 81 to TTM to 21 for SSR. Obviously, we had a driver that was DNF'd, unfortunately, but we still managed to take 81 points home from that first race, coming into our home race. So it's looking good for us, but Monaco is a wild card at the end of the day, so you never know what could happen.
Yeah, we saw that at the race of GRA, which we thought we had in the bag. We didn't go into that, of course. We take every opponent very seriously, but in the end we lost. So I really hope the guys are stepping up this time and get us the win. But I'm sure they can. Some really good clean drivers. If you've been watching the... Sorry, I'm also been eating a little bit of candy. If you've been also been watching from the start and you already saw the Belgium Grand Prix, we switched 2 drivers. So Alistair isn't in this one. He's been replaced by Shifty, TTM Shifty. And let me check. Dynamic is also not racing at the Monaco track, and he's been replaced by TTM Sam. So the currently lineup for Monaco is DW, Sam, Josh, Brenda, DC, and Shifty. Good luck.
Oh, we're about to get started now as we're now into the short qualifying screen as we're loading up the race. Are we going to have any wet spells here, or is it going to be dry the whole way through like it was in Spa? We will soon find out as we're going to jump into the loading screen now. As we're on the loading screen, let's see how this plays out. I'm going to ask the engineers as well for updates. Guys, is there any wet sessions? Okay.
I hear a no, so it's dry quali.
No.
Dry
Hang
race.
on, not yet.
Oh.
Okay. What about race? Okay. Oh, wait, I'm in. What's the race? Dry race. Confirmed? That is confirmed, guys. That is a double dry session, just like it was in Spa. There'll be no rain here in the quarterfinals of the TTM versus SSR fixture. Guys, let us know in the chat right now, who do you think is going to come out on the top? Will it be the mighty TTM, or will SSR be able to have a redemption race against us at our home track? Let us know in the comments right now, what do you think the score will be? Come to the end of this 18-minute qualifying session. We now have Shifty, we have DW out on track, DC out on track 2, Sam just coming out the pits there too, so we're getting all the TTM lads out straight away. We've got the SSR guys who haven't come out just yet, they're still sat in their pit garages. Yeah, Jerry, it's happening, mate. We're back in our home turf right now, back at the streets of Monaco. What a great time to be here. This really feels good to be back, doesn't it, Jerry?
Well, Monaco is just a track every F1 fan loves. And we were thinking like, it has to be in the BFR Championship. So, that's not the reason why we chose it, but it's really, really amazing to see a track like Monaco. And you can also see by a track like Monaco who is the better driver in these street circuits. Because Belgium is a really long track. And the opposite is Monaco. It's short, but the walls are so close. You have to hit every apex as well. So yeah, excited to see. Let us know in the comments what your predictions are, and let's hopefully grab the pole position here.
Well, with DW now, the star man, the man that says P4 in time trial in the world on the Xbox platform, goes out for his lap now as he comes around turn 1. There's a very nice exit there, narrowly misses out the barrier, gets all the track use as he possibly can, coming up this windy section now, coming around the long left-hander here at Monaco, looking very clean so far. I really struggle doing this, but he makes it look so easy. Doesn't avoid the hump, goes straight over it, and now coming around that little right-hand turn. Now coming in to the casino corner now around this tight hairpin, one of the most famous corners on the F1 calendar. To be quite honest, and he's now going around that right corner now, around Portier, down into the tunnel now, the sheltered section of the track. Now coming down into Noble Chicane, narrowly missed out the barrier there. It's a very nice entrance through and a nice exit to go with it now, as he is looking pretty good so far. As he hits the barrier, that will really set him back. Let's have a little look, see who else is out on a lap. Brinder setting up his tyres. DC sets the first time. Shifty goes P2, so DC jumps straight into the 1 minute 9s. DW jumps straight into the pit. Brinder out on a lap, but I don't think this is going to really count or anything, to be honest. I mean, he did hit the wall, so... Oh no, but he's going straight... Oh, sorry, Brinder. This is Brinder. I'm getting confused. But Brinder crosses a line now to go P3. Very nice. Then we've got three of the TTM drivers up into the 1 minute 9s already. Our little man, and you just joined in with us. So far, we are on the second leg of the tournament. We are 81 to 21 up at the moment, coming out of the Belgian round, and now we are on to our home track, Monaco. So far, so good.
I was talking, but I had my mic on mute. That's not helping, right? So these guys already set the banker, Sam, Brenda, Shifty, Josh, and I think DW definitely can set up a faster lap than 110.
Yeah, well, he hit the wall, you see, on his lap a minute ago, so that would have really set him back.
Yeah,
Anyway, Jerry,
probably
I'm gonna leave you on board with DW. I'm quickly gonna jump and go grab some more beers because this is definitely a beer moment. So I'll be on there.
Well, we are here on board, but also know that I'm 10 seconds behind watching something, so it might be a little bit off when we are actually doing the lap for DW. So, so far things looking good. We wait just to see when he's about to start his lap and the full commentary on his hot lap. Swimming pool section crossing now on my screen. You see setting himself up to start the actually hot lap. As I hear Tess grab the beers, DRS onto the first corner here, braking at that flag pole there. Oh, takes a really good line there. Up the hill here. Then you want to stick as close to the barrier on the left side to gain as much time. He keeps it in the 5th gear even. Downhill, brake really late and into this really hard hairpin section. You can take multiple lines here as DW keeps it in 2nd there. Onto the tunnel section, really beautiful as we also here on board right now. You see a light of flashing light coming towards you. Brake it after the 100-meter mark. It's just going so fast this lap. He keeps it out of the wall this time into the swimming pool section. You can really make a lot of time here, and it looks like he's making a lot of time. Sticks it close, throttle on, DRS on, crushing the finishing line. What time did he do, Tess?
1 minute 9.1, so just narrowly behind SDC, sits in P2. Very good time there as Rawlins and Boss Cookie, the only two so far to separate the TTM lads. Boss Cookie apparently hasn't done a lap here since August, but we'll soon see if he's bluffing or not, I'm sure. But nevertheless, looking good for the TTM lads so far. We've got 10 minutes of qualifying remaining as Shifty is out on an out lap at the moment. Let's see who's on a lap. Deezy, let's stick with Deezy as he's out on a lap at the moment. Does a 1 minute 9 through. No, he doesn't. That's the wrong delta. No, but so far he is 400ths down on his time. But let's see how the McLaren Shark Sim Racer can get on this lap.
Well, the
your closest rival currently in the Tier 2 Championship with you, Jerry, Mr. Deezy. He's looking really strong towards the end of the season today.
Yeah. 4 points separating him and me for my championship window. Yeah, he's really stepped up. I was talking about with some other guys, and he became so quick. I watched some highlights videos as he's 110 up. Wow, he really nailed that swimming pool section there. Yeah, he improved so much. He can be up there with, and he's already shown
1 minute 8.8. He shaves 2 cents off of that time. Beautiful there from Mr. Deezy. Let's go on board now with Sam. Sam's 3 tenths up on his. He's going really slow. I'm sure he's. You know, it's 3.5 seconds down. Brindle on an out lap. Josh, Shifty. Shifty is 100 down on his time at the moment, but he could soon make that up. But it looks like he's got traffic ahead of him. Hopefully this traffic doesn't play too much of a factor.
I'll be right back, Tess. I need to go to the toilet.
No worries, buddy. Looking good so far. 52 tenths up on his time through sector 2. He's coming around the final section now. Coming through the wall section, looking really good now. Coming around the final sector of corners, around the penultimate corner. Gets a really nice exit. And now he comes around the final corner here at Monaco to cross the DRS, to cross the line. Where does this put him? Up to P5. Shifty goes into the 1 minute 9.5. Beautifully done there from our man Shifty. Beautiful there. Well done. Sam out on a lap now though. Sam's going through the tunnel section now, coming down to the Nobel chicane. Let's see how he gets on. Let's see how he gets in. Looks really clean so far. Gets a nice exit to go with it as well, which is all the better. I'm setting you guys up some quick graphics while I'm going to be sort of in and out as he's 300s down on his time. Let's see if he can make that up. Oh, as he invalidates. Super unfortunate there, but Brenda is out on a lap. Let's see if Brenda can improve. Oh, Brenda nearly loses it. And he loses a bit of wing there. Super unfortunate, but not too bad, not too bad. DW is on an out lap. Brenda is coming to the pit. Shifty's validated. Josh validated. Josh coming in. So it's gone for a bit of a quiet moment. I'm going to quickly sort out some graphics. DW. Let's go on board with DW. He's about to start his lap very, very shortly. Very quick round here, DW is. So hopefully we can see an improvement from him. Oh, this is hard, this multitasking business. He's about to start his lap now. Come on, DW. He's started now as he is heading to DRS and turn around turn 1. Gets all that curb. He knows exactly where the track limits are here at Monaco, as it's arguably one of his best tracks in the game. So yeah, I expect big things from him this lap without trying to apply any unnecessary pressure. He is 100th down on his time at the moment, but I'm sure he could try and make that up throughout the rest of the lap. See how he gets on in sector 2. He's coming down to the Novel chicane now. Beautiful entrance and an even better exit there. Very nicely done there from DW. As he's 1/10 down though, super unfortunate. I don't think he's going to be able to improve as he almost invalidates there. That was really, really pushing the limits. Coming around to finish up his lap. Let's see where DW goes as Rawlins. I just realised goes P2. DW's unable to snatch that away. You know what? I've got faith in Shifty here. We're going to stick with Shifty, the man who wasn't here in our Spa race. However, he has come and jumped into Monaco. He is very, very confident around this track. So let's see how Mr. Shifty does. As he's slowing down. So he gets a nice clear track ahead of him, ready to start his lap now. Hopefully I can actually concentrate a little bit more now, guys. I've just been sort of in the middle of doing something. Let's see how Shifty gets on through sector 1. He's 200s down, but he could soon make that back up. There we go. So for anyone wondering, where should we put that? We should put that just here. So in the top left corner, that is our provisional result after Belgium, as we are 81 up to 21. Looking pretty good so far for the TTM. But yeah, overall, not bad. And the only driver currently sort of trailing back a little bit is Josh, as Shifty is slowed right down. Brenda, on the other hand, coming around now to finish up sector 3. Let's see if he can improve on his time as he crosses a line. Yeah, he does improve. He goes 800s up. However, it's not enough to make any improvements positions-wise. Grid position, you got to remember, guys, here, grid position is everything. Grid position really is, as it could really decide a race. Josh is 200s up on his time. Let's stick with Josh as our controller user. Didn't get on very well against GRA last time he was at Monaco. Had a huge amount of problems, which he was kind of cheated out on a good result. So hopefully he can bring it back today with a much cleaner race against SSR. As I think he's on his outlap. He's not counting this one clearly, or at least he must be coming in. I reckon actually he might be trying to come in for a new set of tyres, but he's going to be really pushing it. Ooh, he gets a bit of snap of oversteer there. I don't know who to go on board with. Yeah, he's coming in now. Sam's on an outlap, Shifty, TW's on an outlap, DZ. Brinder's in. You know what, let's stick with DW. I feel like DW could make an improvement here.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back, Jerry. I've got a little graphic now in the top left corner. It took me about half an hour to make. Finally got the provisional result from our last race. As DW gets held up a little bit there, which is a bit unfortunate. I could have maybe cooled his tires down a few degrees. However, he's starting his lap now. Oh, he invalidates straight away. Oh, he'll be absolutely gutted with that. Absolutely gutted for that one.
Yeah, that was already what I mentioned there. You want to hit that apex on that way, but it's also really close
easy.
to it.
Yeah. For sure. But Sam now starting his lap. Sam currently sits at P7 in the 1 minute 9.6. May I mention, the only driver in the 1 minute 8 at the moment is our man, DZ, as he sits there with a 1 minute 8.8. Beautiful time there from DZ, and I bet he'd be absolutely stoked with that one.
Well, Sam is also a really good driver here at Monaco, making really baldy moves in his own tier race.
He's 3 tenths up!
Yeah.
It was just unfortunate he got really cheated out in the GRA race we had here last time out. Really cheated out of a good result, unfortunately, but hopefully he can have a redemption drive once again. A pretty good result here against SSR. I do have a lot of faith in Sam. He's an exceptional driver. I don't think he actually sees his talents. He doesn't feel like he's a tier 1 driver for next season. However, I feel like that's crazy. The guy's got a huge amount of talent and a lot to show yet here at TTM.
Yeah, he's the driver with the race line off. He only uses ABS and the rest is off. So incredible that as he's crossing
He jumps up to P2 in the 1 minute 8 as well. We got Sam in the 1 minute 8. We got DZ in the 1 minute 8, and that is the end of qualifying. Let's see who else is going to be able to improve as DW's now coming round. He's on a lap. He's 600s up as well. Could he try and knock Rawlins out of that P3 spot? Could it be a TTM 1, 2, 3? But we don't even know what Brinder in that yet. Is Brinder's 800s up? Shifty is I think Shifty's down. Shifty won't be able to improve, but it is now. Josh is 2 tenths up as well. Looking really good now for the TTM guys as Rawlins retires. And let's see how DW does. Oh my gosh, and he nearly hits that stranded car, and that may have put him off a little bit. I think it has. I think that has put DW off a little bit. Was not even expecting to see that car, but now he comes around the final corner now to take the checkered flag and see if he's able to improve. Up to P2! Come on, DW. Incredible there. Brendan now coming around throughout the Nouvelle Chicane, gets a snap of oversteer on the exit. Brendan now sitting there in P5. Can he knock Rawlins down another position? And look how quick that car goes through there. But able to control, but he does invalidate, unfortunately. And Josh 700's up though, coming through sector 3. Can he try and knock JDM Haters down to P9? Can Josh take that P8 spot as he comes around the final corner now into the DRS as he crosses the line? Oh no, just misses out, but incredible there from Josh, and incredible to every other single one of the drivers. Remarkable result. Incredible, guys. Well done.
Well, also to mention that Josh is a pet user here at Monaco, so it's really difficult for a pet. You really have to have quick thumbs.
Yeah, but Josh is very experienced on the pad, but he does struggle here at Monaco, and he has admitted that to us on numerous occasions, hasn't he, Jerry? But the guy's just so consistent, and he's got such good racecraft that I do trust him every single time. Doesn't matter the track. Josh is a very, very confident driver. But there you have it. There is our positions. Jerry, if you'd like to do the honours.
DC on P1 there. What an incredible. Yeah, we're just grabbing some chips. P1 there, 1 minute 8.8. The fastest guy today here at Monaco. DW on 1. He's like 300 down on DC's time. P3 Sam, incredible, also into the 1.8. Then we have Starling, Brenda, Division and Shifty all into the 1 minute 9s. Really, really close together there. Haters, Josh and Monkey, also a little bit of pack there. And then we have Boss Cookie, who didn't drove this track last August. If you want to win an eSport event, you better practice. And yeah, that's probably why.
So he says. But yeah, incredible drive so far. And it's happening. Oh, I'm buzzing for this, Jerry. I was really hoping it could be a clean race. Hopefully there's no GRA madnesses in this one. But,
yeah, hopefully.
But I mean, it depends how drivers think. We know it's hard to overtake in Monaco, but it all comes down to drivers, whether they think, you know what, I'm going for a gap. If I see a tiny gap, I'm going for it, you know? Whether it risks my race, whether it risks the drivers ahead, I'm taking that gap. And that's where it does come down to, I think, in this race. It depends how patient you can be, because Monaco is a race about patience, you know? So we'll soon find out, see how these guys get on. But
yeah, the engineers really have to look not only what lap they need to pit, but also if their driver is coming behind a medium runner or not. So if, for example, last time out, Sam did pit when the engineer asked that, but if he was going for another lap, he would have been in front of the medium runner instead of behind him. So they really have to look at the pit stop window, which is, I think,
here we go. We've got 5 red lights. I've just completely missed that, and we're away here as DZ gets a good start. DW gets a very good start as well, but it looks like Rawlins is straight amongst all the battles, and around the outside he goes. And there's a bit of lag here as well. Sam is up the inside, not getting much space there, and you got to be so careful through here, and there's still wheel to wheel. Oh my gosh, what is going on? What's going on as Sam takes damage? Now Rawlins is up ahead, and literally Division has just ghosted through Sam. Don't know what's going on here. I think Sam's having some internet issues, and it looks like a bit further ahead that I think was that DW just took damage? No, it
was Sam.
It was only Sam. Oh, I thought I saw some more damage though, you see, Jerry, but I was
Sam now needs to do the Mission Impossible pitting on lap 1 on the mediums and go for it. I think he can do it. So then he has also a lot of clean air, and then he probably is gonna undercut a lot of these guys because they are in a big train. Great job there from his DCs, pulling away from DW actually. But DW was also in the pit. Maybe he also took damage.
Hello? Yeah, you can hear me now. Yeah, I did think DW did take damage. It didn't show it on his car, but I did see a bit of damage come from his car. But DC still leads from Rawlins, from Division, from Brenda, Shifty, from Josh, Monkey, Pyrex King, Boss Cookie, DW Sam, and Haters, who is also in the pit. Yeah, very interesting so far. Brenda sticking it all over the back of that Division car right now. And he's got to keep his head down right now. But yeah. Hopefully,
patience is key here, and the undercut as well. So if the engineers doing a really good job, and Brenda's keeping this gap close.
Oh my gosh! I thought there was going to be some contact there, but luckily Brenda pulled out of it. He did see the move, but he thought better of it. Fair play there to Brenda.
Yeah, you better can go for the undercut.
Binnage! Monkey's binned it. Coming out of the Nouvelle chicane, Monkey has binned it.
Oh, he's on the opposite way.
DZ sets the fastest lap with 1 minute 11.8 as he still leads his race with a 3-second gap. Brendan now sitting within that DRS range, but also you've got Pirates Kings who's sitting all over the back of Josh. As we're going to jump on board with that now, see how close he is. Oh, I wish you was here, Jerry, in the lobby. We could really get some better commentary here, as you can be sticking on board with one, I can be sticking on board with that, but I'm really struggling now on my own. However, I'm going to do everything I can. As DW and Monkey switch positions, as Monkey's in the pits, getting a fresh wing change. DW and Sam move up into P9, P10. Boss Cookie, I swear he just reset the track. Jerry, confirm that for me. Pay attention, see what happens. Does he reset the track?
Yeah, he did.
I think he did, didn't he? Right, okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did think that. I don't know what he's got an obsession, man, with that reset the track button, but the more he does that, the more it can help us, so I am not complaining. Pirates Kings now sitting 3/10 behind Josh, really close to Josh now. Josh could be under threat now from Pirates Kings. Sorry, Jerry, please continue.
Well, Brenda has really closed that gap again to Division there. As Boss Cookie just completely cuts that corner.
It's a 10-second penalty.
Well, Brenda just has to, I think it's the best way to pit right now, or do one more lap.
The thing is, Jerry, the only problem we're having at the moment is the potential safety cars, and there's a safety car at Spa, so it makes me feel like there's definitely going to be a safety car here. As Pirates Kings is all over Josh once again. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a safety car, so it's all down as Boss Cookie is in the pits. Yeah, it's all happening. It really is all happening right now. Josh needs to do his best just to defend here. He really needs to do his best.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job. Yeah, and I think also DW is really on fire on those mediums.
Yeah.
Just set the fastest lap, so he's definitely going to undercut these guys.
Oh, for sure.
Pit stop window. Yeah, this pit stop window is 22 to 23 seconds, and I think he already is really close to that time.
Trying to have a little look now. There you go. There's the interval. So he's nearly going to come. Yeah, he's going to jump.
He's going to jump.
Yeah, he's going to jump all the.
Oh! DC.
DC's in. Now. DC's in. Okay, no, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. That's all good. But we need to be careful. Hang on, 1 minute.
You're all pitting. Josh is coming to the first corner here. He is going for another lap, not trying to do the undercut. But the rest is pitting, and hopefully we don't see a safety car out right now at this time, and otherwise we definitely have a big problem, because the pit stop delta with the safety car here is it's not 22 seconds, but maybe 15 or something. I don't know.
Daisy now within a second now of Pirates Kings into the battle for P4 as we're now on lap 5 of lap 20. We're a quarter way through the second fixture of this quarterfinals, TTM versus SSR. And if you only just tuned in, where have you been? Because we are currently 81 points up to 21 provisionally in the first round at their home circuit. Now we're at our home circuit, as now Daisy is all over the back of Pirates Kings, so close to him, almost hitting the back of him there, but you can see how late DZ brakes with that ABS turned off compared to Pirates Kings, as now they come down the main straight and DZ is not quite as close to him as he was before, so I don't think he's going to be able to make a move here. However, he just needs to keep his head down. Let's have a little look at pit stops now. Who's pitted? So I can confirm the top 4 drivers have not pitted. From P5 down has pitted. So DZ just needs to keep it cool here, but no, he looks like the outside. DZ needs to keep it cool. He is not pitted yet.
I think the King by him, trying to hold these guys up. Because everybody behind this DC is now coming towards SDZ.
Yeah, they're all catching up. However, it is all the TTM lot, and there's a little bit more tap there. Hopefully, he doesn't take no damage from this. But now Pirates Kings is really under pressure. I don't know. This could be a little bit tactic SSR are playing here, as he goes defensive. He can't make a move here. But he goes really deep into that corner, and he does take a penalty to go with it. So really looking good now for the TTM lads. Really looking good. So yeah, DC just needs to keep his head cool. He's got a lot of experience doing this, So just keep composure and not try anything silly. I think he does get a warning there for cutting that chicane a little bit too much for the swimming pool section. Oh, as he bins it! He bins it! Pirates Kings bins it on his own accord! And that is all the TTM boys through. Look at that train. Beautifully done. Get in, TTM.
Oh, he just clipped the barrier there and spun his car around by trying to defend off the TTM boys. And beautiful, beautiful pressure there from his DC. He kept on his back the whole freaking time. And yeah, he wasn't try to hold them up any longer. And his DC is pulling away right now. But that gap is 20 seconds now.
Let's flick back onto the leader. There you can see the leader times now. Boss Cookie there, arguably their best driver. I believe now when he said he's not practiced in a while. He's sitting a little bit far back, however. Yeah, looking good so far for the TTM guys. The Pirates, all their drivers who haven't, well, yeah, there's 3 of their drivers who haven't pitted yet. And they're the ones in
well, it's a good thing the Python Kings made a mistake, otherwise...
Oh! Pirates, I just missed that. Pirates Kings just made another mistake and Brenda got through. I completely missed that. What a shame. TTM Sam! Sam needs to be careful! Don't try anything silly, Sam! Oh, Sam, keep it cool, keep it cool. He's got damage, he's got poor tyres. Dan's just took damage, I think. Sam, you need to keep it cool. Oh, is that Shifty's?
Shifty got damage.
Oh, no. Sam just needs to keep it cool. There was no need to put that sort of pressure on. Well, I've just had confirmation that engineers believe that he just broke checked Sam. Okay, I guess not ideal.
Nah, I don't know if that's a brake check or not because he was having damage.
He had, I think he was on the poor tyres as well. I think Sam just needs to keep it cool there. And that's not even me sounding biased. I'm literally stating the facts, to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and be super biased. I feel like Sam could have just been a little bit more careful there. Maybe.
As Rawlings did pit and stayed in P1 there.
Oh wow, okay. Well, he's got DZ on his tail now. Interesting, but it's looking good right now. At the moment, we would be winning this race as well as it stands, but we're not even halfway through this race yet, so anything could happen. Obviously, the drivers that pitted earlier on in this race will be on more used tyres coming to the end of this race, so there's still a lot more to see yet, guys. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't expect Rawlings to come out in P1. I miscalculated all that, to be honest. Brenda's just got past DW. Oh, DW hits the wall. Oh, he's got damage as well. He's missing the front end plate, and now Division is sticking behind DW. Come on, boys, keep it together. Keep it together.
Oh well.
All we need to do is provisionally win this race, and then we're guaranteed to win. Guaranteed. I know we're really high up already. You see the top left corner. If you're just tuning in, we're currently 81 to 21 points up against these guys in their first fixture of this race. However, anything could happen yet. We just need that cushion, you know, and to be able to take the win here as well as a yellow flag. Okay, that's something.
Boss Cookie just retired.
Oh, he's retired in the pits, given up. That's one less driver to worry about for the mighty TTM.
As Shifty is really close to Kings there.
I don't know where to look, Jerry. There's Division really close to DW and Shifty really close to Kings. Where do I look?
Well, DW is holding Division up.
Yeah. No! Oh! Okay, so JDM Haters has just made a mistake in the Nouvelle chicane, and that is him down now, spinning, dropping down to P9. And coming through the Nouvelle chicane now is Mr. Shifty and Pyrex Kings. They just need to keep it cool, and Pyrex Kings is on the hards. So Shifty needs to play it cool right now, and Shifty could be up for another position as he's currently sitting at P11 as Pyrex Kings has a really bad exit there, and Shifty's all over the back of him. Pyrex Kings is doing everything right though, try and keep the TTM. Oh no, I've been kicked. No.
Oh yeah, see.
Oh, it's a bloody host as well. No! You can't even update me with what's going on.
No,
Lads,
because
keep me updated. What's going on? Let me know if anything serious happens. I've been kicked out. DZ's just taking the lead. And I've completely missed it because 1, 2, 3 at the moment, guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, guys, no need to worry. It's all right. Yeah, no worries, guys. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Right, I need to try and get back in this now. Who can I join? Let's join. Who can I join? I can't find anyone. DW. DW. Right, we're trying to get back in now, guys. I'm getting back in now, Jet. No need to worry. I think I should be in one moment. I've got an invite for Stupid as well. Okay, I'm in. Okay, come on. Right, I'll leave now, guys. Cheers. No, we're keeping it cool, guys. We're keeping it cool. Mate, just tell Shifty to relax. It's all good. Relax. Yeah, good lad. Keep him cool. Good luck, guys. Okay, so there's been a bit of a few...
I feel frustration.
Yeah, so I think Shifty's too happy. Apparently there's been some break checking going on Pirates Kings, but I just said don't stress. Let's see what Shifty's wings looking like. Shifty's wings fine at the moment, as my interval times have all gone. Sector 3, there's been some problems. Division's retired, and that's going to allow Josh to come through now, as he's coming through the swimming pool section. There's a stranded car as he looks around him. He's got both wheels up on the top of the car.
Well, this could be bringing out the safety car.
Yeah. Can make all the difference. Shifty needs to keep it cool now, though, as he's coming around the Novel chicane.
Oh, 2 out of those from the team already, and no safety.
DW! Oh, DW's in the pits. Okay, DW's come out of fresh softs. Okay, so I don't feel like that's a huge loss. I feel like that could help us long run. DW obviously had damage before, and he's not really lost out too much there. He's now got Monkey and Hazers just ahead of him. But it is hard to overtake around here at Monaco, as we do know. JDM Haters on mediums, and so is Monkey. They're...
Well, the best bet to overtake somebody here at Monaco.
Oh, no! What's happened? We've had a problem, Sam. I think Sam just had a spin. I didn't catch it on stream, but I saw it on the map, unfortunately. But I don't think that's cost him too much. Wait, I've just noticed Brenda and DC. Okay, so Sam's lost P3. Okay, I'm getting my bearings right now. Sam's lost P3. Yeah, it's all happening.
Well, the best bet for Shifty, what I was saying, is to get a really good exit from the last swimming pool section, and then use his overtake there, overtaking on the start-finishing line. It's he has overspeed. He definitely has overspeed.
Yeah, Cat. I know what Shifty's like. I just need him to keep a cool head, because if he Oh! Pirates Kings has literally just binned it! Mate, he's trying to bring out a safety car and he has! Mate, that was a purpose. I can't get my English right. That was automatic safety car. He done that purposely. He definitely done that purposely.
I can't scroll back.
Yeah, but they got no... I couldn't even... The replay function isn't working either. But to be honest, I don't think there's no threat. There's literally no threat.
Three of them already pinned it. The safety car, I can't see if the it is a full cast safety car, and that puts DW in a really good position, because he's gonna overtake some of these guys since he already pitted. I don't know why they even done that on purpose, because in the end it's not gonna help them. I think they already think they kind of give up. I don't know. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Haters. He's not gonna pit, but Monkey is. So Brenda's leading. Then we have Rawlings from SSR in position 2. And I think Shifty is in the middle of them. He's actually a lap behind. Sam is in P3, DC in P4, Josh, the pet driver, in P5 there, Haters in P6, DW with an extra pit stop there in P7 and a Monkey in P8 and Shifty in P9 there, currently behind Brenda there. As we have already 3 DNFs from the SSR team, Python Kings, Division and Boss Cookie. And I don't want to jump into conclusions here, but it looked definitely he was aiming for that wall and go for it. As Shifty is moving out of the way into the pits, maybe tries to set the fastest lap on these last couple of sets.
Yes, Jerry, you took the words straight out of Tubiny's mouth. He's saying, can he overtake Brinda under the safety car? I said, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth getting disqualified for, considering he's already getting 2 points where he sits at the moment. The Tubiny said, right, then we're going to pit him, and we're going to try and get that fastest lap. So that will be 3 points, hopefully, for Shifty. He's not going to be able to make any more places up. However, Shifty has made a huge part in this race, holding up some drivers, obviously getting in a bit tangled up with Pirates Kings, but however, every driver here has played a huge part in this success so far.
Yeah, I also think the safety car is coming in this lap as the last SSR car from Monkey there, I think.
Okay, Shifty's, yeah, okay, they've all caught up, yeah. Okay, I mean, well, so can you see what lap
Shifty is on hards. Why?
Why is Shifty on hards?
Shifty, if he said there he was on soft when he boxed. Yeah, if he's gonna set the fastest lap on his hearts, man, I'm gonna cheer. I'm not going to do a shoey, but
oh, there's damage ahead. Oh my gosh, what is going on? And Rollins just gets a 5-second penalty there with TTM Sam, and you got 2 of the SSR drivers. All, what is going on? Alright, confirm. Mate, what was that? There is bloody contact under a safety car. Mate, it's looking so dominant though for the mighty TTM points. Come on, give us some love in the chat right now, guys. I know there's 17 of you guys who have stuck through with us from the very beginning. As Josh makes a pass there through Sam, Josh gets let through. Come on, boys, what did you think of this amazing quarterfinals, guys? It looks like TTM are going to be able to take the win as it stands right now. Look at an absolutely incredible performance, guys, through every single one of these drivers. I've just heard that. Wait, why is Shifty ghosted? He's not left. No, he's not. Okay, so Shifty. We just heard that Shifty. I don't know what's going on with Shifty. Yeah, basically, Shifty wanted to go on softs, but he had no softs left, so that's why he's come out on the hards. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, still, yeah. Cheers, mate. Nice one, buddy. Yeah, that's good thing. Yeah, he's ghosted because he's a lap down.
Well,
okay, stick aboard and
Sam
now.
and DW really needs to pull a gap because they both have 3 seconds, and Monkey and Haters.
Oh, here we go, Monkey's trying it with Sam. Oh my gosh, is he gonna make it on the inside, Sam? Sam holding position, no, looking really good there from Sam. And we're gonna on board now, Sam looking behind.
really close there. But there's only one line through there, and you can't park a car.
Well, Sam knows from the GRA the amount of problems that drivers tried to give him through there, just cutting him up and then sending them both into the wall. It was just ridiculous.
I was doing a really good job defending so far. I think he got damage, at least a yellow wing or something.
Brendo holding the lead at the moment. Josh picks up a 3-second penalty, unfortunately. There's a lot of penalties. Makes me sort of think that Monkey's JDM haters and that could poach.
You can also let the Sam pit on the pressure soft tires.
Oh, just Sam takes damage again. Unfortunate. DRS enabled as well. What to make of this, Jerry? So let's have a look at the leader now.
Well, Sam is going to drop back to P8 anyway.
Yeah, he
So
needs
he
to
can
hold.
just
He needs
fit
to
in.
hold monkeys up as best as he can right now. The more he does that, it's going to save the likes of DW and Josh, because they've obviously got penalties as well. Whereas monkeys and JDM haters don't. But JDM haters is kind of out the equation now.
Oh, they
But
almost
he's
touched
not.
there.
He's not because he's literally right behind.
Just you have the leader intervals.
Yeah, I know. I was just looking. I was looking to see how safe the other drivers are. Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's looking very, very good. Especially the same result as Belgium almost. Sam is really holding those guys up.
Doing an exceptional job, Mr. Sam is.
And as DC.
Oh,
And
DW now puts another penalty, so DW's now at risk as well from these drivers.
whoa, 6 seconds for 2 left. That's a lot. He's
Yeah,
gonna
it is.
drop.
Yeah, that really is not ideal. Sam needs to do his best now to hold these guys up. Sam's really struggling for grip there by the looks of it, coming out with a penultimate corner. Oh,
Yeah, well,
this is
he-
crazy right now. Oh, is he into the back of Sam? Does he take damage? I don't think so.
Well, the simulation damage.
Rawlins. Rawlins in a big battle now for the lead as Rawlins looks up the inside of Brinder. Oh my gosh, they lock wheels and they're still side by side, but Brinder holds position as Rawlins looks around the outside, but he's still around the outside as Brinder's on the inside, and there's contact. This is into the
cracking
wall.
up.
It's into the wall.
He has the
And
corner.
now,
He has the corner.
now DZ's
hits the
literally
wall.
going straight through him.
Rawlins.
Oh my gosh. You can't write this. It has been
This is he
a
going
crazy quarterfinals. Crazy, man. Crazy. As Monkeys is still sat behind Sam. Sam's doing an exceptional job right now, holding the two
For taking-
SSR drivers behind.
You were lagging, mate. And nobody could hear you.
Oh, what, on the stream?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, on the Xbox.
Oh, I think they can hear me. It's just you when that happens. Unfortunately, I think the stream should be okay, but it's just you sometimes. I'll break up with you.
Sam did
Nevertheless.
pull the gap for 5 seconds to DW, so he needs to hold him up for one more session there. And Josh needs like 3 more tenths to overtake Rawlins there for P3. I think the DW have already 6 seconds because the Rawlins have a 5-second penalty. He's reeling them in. Half a second
Yeah.
to hold up for Sam there.
See, how would you play this out right now? Do you want to be, if you was DC right now, would you try and hold him up as best you can, or is it too much of a risk to lose the position as Rawlins is
The last
at the
lap.
back of him? Oh, it is! Brinder coming round now to take the penultimate corner as Brinder comes round to take his first esports win. Brinder takes the win in Monaco. SSR Rawlins comes across to take provisional second, but this can also change when DZ crosses the line. DZ takes second, Rawlins holding P3, Josh takes P4, DW takes P5, but Sam and DW both at risk now. Let's see where Monkey drops up to. Monkey drops to the P6, JDM Haters P7, Sam and Shifty drops to P8. Obviously, Shifty was in P9 anyway. I think that's a win. I think that's enough, lads. Doesn't matter what happens. I am confident here right now to say top tier motorsport have advanced through to the semi-finals. Come on, boys! Oh my days, man. What a time to be alive. TTM as Josh takes driver of the day. Oh, mate. Jerry, what's your take on this, man? What's your take on this? Oh my days.
Wow. It's just a really, really good feeling. Very, very happy. We saved the win. Get in there. Top tier motorsport.
Come on! Get in! That's what we're talking about! Get in, boys! Yes! Oh, what a time, lad! What a time to be alive as Brinder pops that champagne and sprays it to celebrate the huge win in Monaco to win the quarterfinals. Ah, what a time, man. Right, let's get all these boys into the party. I'm gonna have a little look now on. Let's have a look. Well, let's get the final results. Let's unmute them all.
Do you want to do it or?
Yeah, unmute everyone in the party so we can hear them. What's been said?
Well, we got Brenda
Oh, yeah,
in
go for it.
P1 there. What a drive! Didn't grab any penalty there. What a drive! What a drive! SDC taking second. Rawlings from SSR, the last podium place. Josh, the pet driver. What an incredible drive from him in P4. DW makes an extra pit stop, 6 seconds there. P5. Monkey P6. Hades P7. Sam P8. And then we from SSR. Pie and Kings, Division, and Boss Cookie. He ain't that Boss Cookie now.
Right, let's get them in now.
Hello.
Right, guys, once everyone has joined, we can start the interviews after another win. Oh, my days. Oh, mate, I'm buzzing.
Then
Buzzing.
mute everybody.
Yeah, I've unmuted everyone. Right, is everybody in here now? Wait, can we're missing a few drivers, I think. Hang on 1 minute. Unmute Alistair.
Simba.
Unmute DW. Unmute Jerry.
Unmute Jerry.
No, I was checking.
What I've been talking about for nothing.
Jerry muted all the stream.
Yeah, I was watching here on my
I'm
computer
so
screen.
buzzing, man. I'm so buzzing, man. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, we got a long interview ahead of us, guys. But let's make this last, because what a time to be alive for the TTM, guys. This is incredible. Right, can anyone confirm everyone's in? I know it should be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're missing someone.
Dynamic?
Pardon?
Dynamic, I think. Dynamic's 9. I don't know if he's joining.
No, Ellie, below stay. You raced in
Yeah,
Belgium,
no,
right?
Dallas to stay, mate. Yeah, 100% stay. You played a part today, mate. 100% stay. Dynamic.
He's inte online anymore.
Oh, Brenda, what a drive, man. No penalties at all.
Oh, mate.
Holy.
GG, Brenda.
I can't
Fucking
wait to- I
GG.
can't wait to get stuck into this, boys. Right.
Fuck.
Oh, this shitter. Fucking. Ah.
Try and keep the language to a minimal, bro. But
Oh, yeah. We yeah, sorry.
That's alright. That's
We
alright.
did it as a team, so. we
I
won,
mean,
boys.
I
Nice.
mean, the language is understandable. Like this, the sort of moment we're going through. At the
Yeah,
moment is
sorry,
pretty,
I won't.
pretty incredible.
We won't get to it then. I'm sorry. I'll try to not
Dynamics
get
wants
it,
to
man.
invite Tez.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and invite him now. Yeah, remember, you guys, we're on live stream at the moment. Everything's being live. Okay, I've invited Dynamic. Oh, mate. Mate, oh my gosh. I just don't even know where to start. Where do we start? I think it's only fair to say we'll start with Spa.
I do think we need to start with hey.
I'm not gonna do it. Oh yeah. Not after last time when I don't know what my mum and dad thought, but yeah.
Yeah, same here. Look, let's start off with Spa, guys. I'm just speechless. Where do we begin?
I think
let's-
we
wait,
need to
Dynamic
begin
here?
with the dynamic with the
Dynamics.
hot lap, man.
Dynamic has now joined. So I want to start by saying Every single person here has played a huge part in this win to advance us to the semi-finals. I know a few of you in particular are a bit peed off with some things that have happened, but just bear in mind this is a team effort. We have all worked together here to be able to contribute to this huge win. Okay, so I know some of you are a little bit annoyed, but just look at the bigger picture right now. You guys have been able to work together to take an incredible win in our first ever appearance in any esports tournament, absolutely blowing the results away out of the grandstand, literally, guys. So I just want to start by saying incredible job to all of the drivers, and I want to say incredible job to all the engineers. There's a lot of obstacles that we had to cross through those 2 races, but the engineers kept great composure and kept the drivers very cool, and I've been able to take the win here, guys. It's incredible, guys. So I just want to start by saying incredible job to everyone. Moving on, qualifying at Spa looked very good, considering it was our away track, not our favourite track. Well, we looked really good with Dynamic taking that pole to come home in P3. Dynamic, would you like to start off the interview today? Let's hear what you had to say about your Spa race, the one race you featured in tonight.
You just left.
Dynamic just left the party.
Brilliant. Okay. Okay, let me know if he joins back in because I don't have any. Okay, Jerry, I'll let you do some talking. They're probably tired of hearing me now.
Yeah, I've been watching you guys from my computer screen, watching Tess flick around you guys and me commentating along with it, and some really good driving there. I want to talk to my man Alistair, who did a really good job there at the Belgian Grand Prix for making it really difficult for the guys to overtake, even though they were on a little bit more pace on those tires. How are you feeling, Ellie?
I think very mixed emotions. Very happy for the team overall, but just a bit disappointed at where I finished personally in that Belgium Grand Prix in the first leg.
Yeah, you drove an incredible quality lap there, and then you pitted very early. I think that was some kind of strategy or early.
Yeah, I went for the undercover. Just see what would happen and just pitting a bit earlier. But then the VSC came out, which pretty much neutralised what happened. But I was still able to just get ahead of the SSR guys. Had to go a bit in the negative delta, but then had to bring it back into the positive once I was ahead of them. And then so that they then had a better run, and I was just battling them for a couple of laps. And then thank you to Chuvidi for be able to keep me calm because I was getting a bit hot under the collar with the battling, but luckily it was still good to go and fight. And then,
yeah, you did an amazing job, man.
Alistair, I just want to also mention, mate, you've done an incredible job not allowing the pressure to break you under them tough conditions in Spa. You had about 3 drivers literally circling you like sharks, and it was sorry guys, I don't. If you guys, when you guys aren't actually speaking, do you mind muting your mics? It's whistling a lot. Sorry. No, but Alistair, you did not let the pressure get to you at all, and it was incredible to see you be able to back those drivers up, allowing the drivers ahead to make a bit of a gap to help the overall team. And it was super unfortunate as you had 2 laps in a row being circled by those drivers. Went 3 wide into that chicane. First time didn't look great, second time came out even worse. But overall, Alistair, you played a huge part in TTM's success today, so well done.
Thanks, it was great to be racing today.
Awesome job, mate. Jerry, if you'd like to crack on with the next.
Next in line on my list, I have Josh. Yeah, really good driving you from Belgium. Witty. Did for you.
So what did you say? You keep cutting out a little bit. I don't know if it's my headset.
No, it's Jerry's cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, that's the. I think it's still the Xbox party.
Yeah, it's just because it's a big party, probably.
Yeah, I just asked you did a really good qualification there at the Belgium Grand Prix. How did you find the race and how did it run for you? for the extra lap with Brenda there?
Yeah, so pretty much both races I just tried to be consistent because I had like incidents at both past races that we've done. So I was just trying to keep it clean. I think Belgium I didn't pick up any penalties, which was the main aim. Didn't spin, so yeah, it was good. And then because me and Brindy were in a team together, and we saw the yellow flag come out. Everyone pit, or I think DW and Dynamic pit ahead of us, but there wasn't a safety car yet. And literally as soon as we went past the pits, there was a virtual safety car. And at the time, I don't know what happened, but we were a bit like, we're pretty sure the guy who's crashed was by himself, but I'm not. So yeah, then that lap we just pushed like hell. Lucky we weren't actually teammates in the game, so we could pit at the same time. And then from there it was just keeping ahead, making sure no mistakes were made. And yeah, it was pretty calm.
Yeah, very decent drive. You're breaking up there a little bit, but that I think is the Xbox party there. Really good, solid drive from you there, and yeah, you want to do the other ones, Tess?
Yeah, sure thing, Jerry. Moving on now.
Can I go now? Because I have to go in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, mate, go for it. Of course you can. So, Dynamic, in your first race, you managed to grab that.
It wasn't DW. What's DW?
Wait, who's? Sorry, mate, my bad.
Me,
My bad.
DW.
I can't. Sorry, I can't. I can only hear. I can't see. Sorry. So,
Doesn't matter.
DW, mate, you managed to take the front row of the grid. Wasn't quite that pole position, but you took second place. Managed to bring it home to take the win in Spa. An incredible style too. And then onto your Monaco race, the second race you participated in today. You took P2 again on the qualifying. But unfortunately didn't manage to take a similar position, but you took P5. But overall, taking some serious points home for the TTM guys today. DW, I keep trying to say Dynamics are 2 Ds, I'm so sorry. DW, talk us through it, mate. What an incredible drive from you today. And also, must have mentioned, there was some damage that you did take in Monaco, which is why you pitted onto the softs, which may have played a factor in you not quite scoring them top points that you may be used to. DW, talk us through your race, mate.
Yeah, Belgian quali. I think it was a pretty good lap. I invalidated my last lap. I was 3 tenths up, so it could have been an easy 40. I invalidated, so, but I still got a 1-2 with Dynamic. Dynamic with an incredible 1 lap because he had problems in the quali. Insane from him. And then we were about to control the pace, and then I think lap 1, turn 1, I got dive bombed, which is yeah, I don't know. But after like 2 laps, the guy spun and we just drove away. Safety car, then I pitted and I just had to lead from then. No penalties, so it actually was a pretty easy win.
I mean...
and then Monaco. Yeah, and Winter never easy, but I still... Monaco, P2, just not a good lap. I just don't know. Monaco went all to... I won't say the word. But yeah, first lap got damaged, so pitted, then made a pretty good undercut on most of them. Because of the pace I just have around Monaco, but yeah. Then I think halfway got damaged again. Yeah, it's not a good race.
Oh yeah, incredible job, DW. I know you've got to go now, mate. So I just want to finish off by saying thank you so much for taking part in the quarterfinals today, and we hope to see you again in the semi-finals as we oh well, we don't know who we're facing yet, but yeah.
On to the next one.
Yes, he's certainly indeed, mate. I can confirm, guys, I've just had a message from the team boss, Mr. SSR Zampa, that he says, GG to TTM, we completely battered them. There will be no incidents reported, and they hope that we win the tournament, so at least they can say they got beaten by the winners. So that is a certified win. But yeah, GG to Zampa. Zampa, if you're listening right now, and all the SSR guys, GG. But yeah, thank you, DW. Thank you, mate, and catch you soon. Okay. Jerry,
Brenda.
would you like to carry on?
Brenda is next. Yes. I don't know if we want to do the Belgium or the Monaco one first, but I want to congratulate you first on the Monaco win, mate. You were saying into the chat of the Esports channel, you didn't feel any confident there, and even thought you wasn't able to put a really good lap in, but you did in the end, and even took the win there with no penalties at all. Yeah, just talk us through your Belgium and Monaco race. They both were like consistency really high, race pace really high, some incredible teamwork there with the slipstreams. Overall, man, top job, well done. How did you feel the eSport event went for you today? Is Brenda here?
Brenda.
Making a whole
It's
very
all
nice
right,
story
Charles,
for story for Brenda.
Brendy! Simba.
You got him
Sim-
muted.
He's
Simba.
talking, you're not hearing.
We can hear him. We can hear him.
Oh, hang
Oh,
on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on,
hang on, we got him
Hang on.
muted. Oh, sorry, Brenda.
Oh yeah, sorry,
you-
Brenda. Yeah, sorry, mate.
Oh,
Start again.
sorry.
I'll start again. Yeah, edit this bit out. Edit this bit out.
Yeah, sound.
Yeah. So thank you. I'll start off with Belgium. Save the best to last with Monaco, but with Belgium, quali was very good. I was very happy with my lap. I think that was probably the quickest I've done in like a qualifying session for Belgium. So I was very happy with that. Put me 4th on the grid, I think, and managed to hold position off the start. And yeah, just kept it clean. Really, it was a bit of a boring race to be honest, but yeah, I was kind of in my own sort of place really. But yeah, really good race. Let Dynamic through near the end so that he could gap and make sure that the penalty didn't affect him. And then came in P4, and then Monaco. I wasn't too happy with my qualifying lap, to be honest. I was about a 10th up on my final lap, and I invalidated, and it would have put me P4. So I wasn't very happy with that. But then got off to a good start, but dropped back to P6, and then just kind of kept it clean, really. And then I just found myself, I was up into P4, I think, after jumping a few guys in the pits, and then DW let me pass because he had damage, and then we had a safety car after the guy who was leading SSR Rawlings, I think that's how you pronounce it. He spun it, and then DC pitted, which put me into the lead. And then yeah, great battle. I think lap 19 with me and Rawling, with which I managed to keep on top of and stay ahead. And yeah, I came home to win Monaco, which I was not expecting whatsoever. But I'm really happy, and the team really good job once again from everyone, and the engineers really good job just from everyone. And yeah, I'm really glad to be racing with you guys. So thanks for everything.
Come on, Brindy, mate. Great job today. Buzzing for you, bro. Absolutely buzzing,
Cheers.
mate. See you cross that line in first. I knew that would mean a lot to you. Yeah, congrats, mate. And to be honest, let me just shout out. Let me give a quick shout out to Brindy, because we all know Brindy has recently turned off a lot of, his traction control. And he was telling me, he's like, oh, Tez, not really sure about Monaco. I've turned my traction control off recently, and I feel like I'm going to be a bad driver. Let someone else. Oh, hang on, we said. Hang on. DW, mate.
Donated.
DW's back and donating some money, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. But Brindy, going back to you. Let's not get off topic. You're telling me that you're thinking, oh no, let someone else have a drive because they're gonna be better than me. You know the old Brindy ritual, and you come through with no traction control and you take the win. Big dub, big dub. So well done, Brindy.
Cheers, thanks.
You're buzzing, isn't it? You're buzzing.
I am, to be honest.
Yeah. Looking
So you
at
should be.
if you could hear the interview from the tier 1 and compare it to the one.
Yeah,
right?
he's miserable. He's miserable in tier 1. It's like, oh, I'm in an interview. Oh, I can't be arsed. Now it's a different story. Well done, Brindy, mate. Congrats, bro.
Thanks,
Awesome job.
Thanks.
Right, let's have a little look at some of the engineers. You know what? Who should we start with? I don't even know who to start with. Someone come forward. I don't know who to start. I mean, we can start with Sam. Oh, sorry, not Sam. We can start with Tube Billy. We can start with Michael. Or we can start with Simba. Who wants to come forward? Because you guys all played such an incredible part today. It's unreal. No one's speaking up. So I'm gonna start with Tube Billy. Tube Billy is offline. Are you here, Tube Billy?
I am here. I am
Okay,
here.
you're here. Confirm it. So we had a lot of discussions through the races, and there was a lot of like really tense moments where it was like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? And at all times you kept the composure. At no point did you think, oh, what do we do? What do we do? It was me that was like that, and you knew exactly what was going on. You kept it all cool, and you played a huge part today in TTM success. Tube Billy, talk us through how. Oh, you're lying. Hang on, guys. I was being kicked from the party. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Don't jump down. Okay, hang on. We're back. We're back. Thank you so much there, Chizzy, for donating. It's really appreciated, buddy. Thank you so much. But Tube Billy, sorry, going back to you. I did get kicked from the party, but I've now rejoined.
Is the voice still included?
Yeah, it's all fine. It's all good. But yeah. Going back to what we were talking about, how did you find those two races, the conditions, and with your two drivers? Talk us through it.
Yeah. So you said that it seemed to be kept calm and all that. There was a bit of panic in terms of what do we do when different situations came out. But luckily, I think the drivers got a decent idea of what they were going to stick to and what they're going to do alongside. So they definitely made my job a lot easier by having sort of a set mind with what they wanted to do. So I have to say thanks for that. Then the rest of it was more just keeping an eye on everything in terms of incidents that were happening on track, because in that Belgium race everything was so close. Obviously, I think it was Alistair, on 2 occasions went 3 abreast into the same corner on 2 laps in a row. So hello?
Oh, hang on, what's happened? I can still hear you. You're all good.
Okay, sorry, I had a crackle down the mic. Everything went quiet. Yes. Yeah. So on the whole, I think the drivers played a massive part in actually keeping everything going as well.
Nah, well done, mate.
Well,
obviously, are you? Oh, sorry, mate. You're breaking up a little bit. My bad. I don't know if you're stopped or if it's the crackle. My bad, bro. Carry on.
No, that was about it. I was going to say if it was crackling, I'll leave it there.
Well, incredible job, mate. You've been a real success to us, getting this far. I think you've actually been involved with every single race we've had so far. Hang on, guys. Hang on. DW again. Go through with another donation, bro. Oh, you, bro. You're just. What a guy. Thank you so much, and interrupted the interviews once again for a very good reason. Thank you. Honestly, bro, thank you.
If he ain't typing in the chat, he is donating on stream.
Thank you, DW. No, an incredible job, Tube Billy, mate. Like I was just saying, you played a huge success into our success as a team up until now. So incredible job. But yeah, well done, mate. Right. We've got to try and get through all of you. There is a lot of you, and we will get to all of you. I do promise. It's just, and none of you are favoured over anyone else. It's just there's a long list of you guys. Okay, so bear with us. You all guys all gonna get spoken to. Just bear with. But moving on.
Can I go with the next
one?
No,
Jerry, you go for it. You go for it.
I'll go with my championship rival, SDC. We've been talking about you at the Monaco race. How close and how competitive you are the next couple of rounds in the tier 2, and it really showed today in Monaco, grabbing pole there, and we didn't quite catch a lot of you at the Belgium qualifying, but You put up a really, really high time and put it up to the top boys on the qualifying and really had some good pace, man. How did you find the esports event today?
Yeah, I was very, very happy with the team today. How everyone races. I mean, taking the win in the quarterfinal was just insane. You know, when we entered the tournament, if someone said we could have got this far, like top 4 teams in the tournament, I think we'd have all taken it very happily. But I suppose on my own race, Belgium, I was very happy with qualifying. Managed to hook up the lap pretty well, and I don't know where I was it P5, 6, something like that. But I was pretty happy with the lap. I wasn't too far off the front runner, so. Came on P2, just did my own thing, stayed in the DRS, and pretty quiet race. But yeah, in Monaco then to take pole, I was pretty surprised with, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't think I had the pace to take pole there, but yeah, very happy with that.
Sorry, DT, hang on, mate. Sorry. Thank you, Chizzy, for another donation. Trying to have a little battle there with DW or something, but much appreciated, bro. Interrupting the interview once again for a very good reason. So thank you very much, Chizzy. Sorry, DZ, you may continue.
Alright, so I think I was saying with the race start, I managed to hold position, just had a pretty good stint. I don't know what happened behind, but I saw DW and Sam pitted. I think they went for the undercut, so then I had a 3-4 second gap and just kept it at that. Went for the undercut myself and on track, so I lost about, let's say, 5 seconds, 6 seconds from that. And
you were hold up, right? You got hold up.
Yeah, I got held up pretty bad. But then he made a mistake. I got past, and I came out right behind the who was it? I can't remember, to be honest. But I came right behind first place, and just pretty much sat there until the safety car didn't pass. And I mean, the last few laps were they were pretty intense, to be fair. I mean, Brindy and their driver went side by side for I'd say almost a full lap. It was pretty insane. I was just sitting behind, waiting for probably both of them to end in the wall, to be honest. But they didn't, to be fair. And I managed to get past, and because he got out, and yeah, just finished racing P2 again, and pretty happy with that.
Excellent job, DC, and managed to take a double P2. Consistency seems to be your thing at the moment, and you're able to bring that form to the esports. So incredible job, mate. Double 18 points as well. Well done, DC. I love to see it, mate. Love to see it. Okay,
cheers.
We've got a. Oh my gosh! Small hand now. Thank you so much, Small Hands, for dropping us a donation, bro. It really does mean a lot to us.
We need to do this more often, man, those interviews. Everybody keeps donating when we do the interviews.
You guys are too much, man. You guys are really too much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And it'll all be going straight back into TTM. It's a non-profitable business. It all just goes straight back into TTM. So thank you to everyone, and you're really going to help TTM develop into something really big. But I've got to try and get on with these interviews because there's so much of you and I want to speak to all of you. But next, moving on to someone that maybe didn't get the result they was hoping for and who did give a lot of verbals down the mics to their engineers from problems that they had out on the track. But this driver needs to bear in mind they played a huge part in today's victory against SSR, and they had an incredible drive regardless. Yes, there may have been some so-called brake checks or whatnot, but it doesn't matter. Shifty, talk us through your race, mate. You drove incredible. It was just a little bit unfortunate, a little bit jarring at times, but you honestly, bro, you don't see it, but you played a huge part in today's success, so thank you. Talk us through your race.
Don't feel like it, mate, to be fair. I'm just fucking pissed off about it, mate. I know I'm happy for the team that we won, but I drive a clean race and just got fucking fucked left, right and centre on that race. So, yeah, I went in the pits, I think, in 5th place, came out in, like, 9th or something like that. Somehow just got done on the undercut. And then I think someone brake checked Sam that sent me in the back of Sam. I had to pit again. And then I was behind some idiot the whole race. I don't know who he was, but he was just constantly brake checking, going too slow, slamming his brakes on. Did all I can, and then obviously a safety car came out, jumped in the bits, and then I got held behind Brinda. So I was a lap behind everyone the whole race, pretty much. So yeah.
Well, I think Shifty. I know. I was. Oh, right, we've got another donation. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Thank you so much to DW1612 Better Than Chizu for donating once again, because they're literally having some sort of battle right now. It's crazy. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to us. But Shifty, I was part of the reason for you not to overtake under the safety car. I'll tell you exactly why. And that is purely because if you got that disqualification, which we do know with F1, it's a little bit sketchy when you get disqualifications or not. When you have a penalty like you did at the time, you had a 3-second penalty. If you got that disqualification, you was at risk of losing 2 points, and those 2 points could have been really valuable coming to the end of the Grand Prix. So that's the only reason, mate. But that's what I'm saying. You played a huge part in today's success, but you don't see it. So I do appreciate it, bro. So thank you.
Well, as soon as the blue flag, literally as soon as the safety car finished, I just dived out the way of the 2 SSR guys, because I ain't gonna play the way that they play F1. Do you know what I mean? I got out of the way. I can't have them up and say I've held them up. Literally got straight out of the way, and let them crack on with their race. Do you know what I mean? But if that's how they want to fucking race.
All right, don't worry, shifty. I'll keep the language to a minimal, bro. But it's all right. We took the win, and regardless, they've always said they're not putting their instincts in, so it's all good, bro. It's all good. So thank you for your contribution today. I really do appreciate it. Right, Jerry, if you'd like to crack on.
I was listening to chairs flying around. I think we have Sam there, joining in the has Shifty moved? Went. Sam there joining the Monaco Grand Prix, and I can't remember his qualification, but he really did a good job there, holding up.
Sam qualified. Oh, we've got another donation. Sam qualified P3. One moment. So it seems that Small Hands has joined this battle for donations, and the Small Hands has now just donated as well. So thank you so much, Small Hands. I can't keep stop saying thank you. It's just, you guys are just crazy. You guys are killing it. Thank you a lot, guys. You need to calm down. Save your wages. You guys have earned them. Please keep them. We don't deserve all this. But Jerry, please continue.
Yeah, well, I do remember now. Sam did a very good qualification there, putting in also into the 1/8, and then something happened at the start at the Monaco Grand Prix. I didn't catch why, but you were ghosted and everybody was running through you. You got some damage, had to pit on lap 1, went for the mediums, and in there, DW. By holding the 6 penalties DW took, didn't cost him any positions. How are you feeling after the Monaco Grand Prix?
I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm really happy for the team that we've passed. Well, we've gone into the next stage. A little bit disappointed on my performance. I mean, qualifying, I was quite impressed with that. A good lap. Coming into the casino on lap 1, I don't quite know what happened. I felt like I gave them plenty of room, and I just got forced into the wall, which was unfortunate. So yeah, I pitted, went onto the mediums, had really good pace on them, and then got stuck behind this one guy who just kept brake checking me and stopped in one corner, and unfortunately that got Shifty some damage. But from there, after the safety car, I saw DW and Josh both had penalties. So I just had to hold them off as best as I could. Jeez. I got killed a couple
times. Gasly is getting sick of screaming now, but thank you so much, Chizu, for saying that you're better than DW and donating once again. You guys, seriously, please stop now, because it's really, really unnecessary that you donate all this to TTM, but I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Sam, if you please proceed.
Yes, it pretty much just had to hold them up as best I could, just to allow DW get that 6 second gap between the guys behind and him, and that saved us a lot of points. So yeah, that's about it, to be honest. Pretty happy.
Nah, incredible job, Sam, mate. It seems that you get a little bit unfortunate when it comes to Monaco, but mate, again, a huge factor whilst we succeeded today. So thank you so much for your time here at the Monaco Grand Prix, and we hope to see you again in another round of this tournament. So thank you, bro.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sam. Good contribution there today.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Should we jump on with another engineer? Should we
Yeah,
go
we
with?
got 2 engineers left, Michael
We've
and
got
Simba.
2 engineers, and I think we've got Josh as well. Josh hasn't spoke.
Yeah, Josh on the Monaco one. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to Simba. Simba, I know I've seen what sort of setup you guys got going in Brindy's household at the moment. It is pretty awesome, guys. And if you guys haven't seen it, I should really get a photo and put it up. But I haven't got a photo to hand at the moment. But I'll put it. I'll find some way of putting this out there. But let's not get off topic. The setup you've got going at the moment is pretty awesome. And there's at least 3 monitors you're looking at the moment to see the drivers, to see the overall telemetry. It is epic what you guys got going on. You're taking this so seriously, and a huge success again to TTM. I think you've contributed in every single race up until now. I think maybe there might have been one race. However, Simba, how did you deal with the conditions and with the drivers that you had? Obviously, it's Josh and Brenda in those 2 races. Talk us through it. Oh, please tell me he's there. Is he there?
Well, he's still in the esports group.
Simba.
I think you've got him muted.
You've got him
Oh
muted.
yeah. All right, Simba, start again. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, so you're right. Yeah, there's 3 monitors here which I'm looking at to I got both of my drivers' streams up, and then well, the overall. So all of that really helps. Just getting all the information I can. But yeah, so qualifying at Belgium was quite a strong one from my guys, to be quite honest. Really happy with them doing that. Throughout it, well, we were just kind of keeping calm and just trying to make the best of any situation possible. Obviously, the safety car, well, virtual safety car, put us a little bit off track, but we still, kept it under control and pitted them as soon as we could to make sure we get out ahead of everyone, well, ahead of their drivers, which we did, and we timed. I think in both races we timed pit stops perfectly. But overall, really happy with the performance from, well, everyone in TTM. It's been so great to get to the quarterfinals now, and hopefully we can keep pushing and try and get to the top. Honestly, it is just I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, well done to everyone for that race. Well, both races.
Yeah, awesome job, Simba, mate. And I love how you got everything set up. It is proper mint, bro. I love the way how seriously you're taking it. It's great to see. It's like it's real life the way you're taking it. It's awesome, man. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I got it all here.
You got it all, mate. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, let's. Should we go for driver or should we go for our engineer? We got 2 people left. Someone correct me if I'm wrong as well. I believe there's only 2 of you left that we need to interview. There's been so many.
I kept a list and I
Jerry's on it. Jerry's on
yeah.
it.
So Josh and Michael are left, the last 2-1. Josh, we already spoke about Belgium. Now to our Monaco race. You as a pet driver, really complimented how you did today at the Monaco Grand Prix, man. I bet it was really tough, but you stick to it, and you drove a solid race there. Much better than the last time out when you crashed and hit the barriers. So you definitely learned from that and got the experience into the day. How did your Monaco race went?
Yeah, like you say, I don't particularly like Monaco on a pad. But qualifying was okay. There was still more time in the lap, but I just couldn't string that one perfect lap together. And then managed to jump one of their drivers off the start, and then the first stint was a bit rough because I got some wing damage. So the old TTM Josh train came out to kind of try and slow everyone down, which I think helped out some of the drivers who pitted ahead. And then the second stint was a lot better to pick up any damage. Unfortunately, picked up a 3-second time penalty towards the end, which meant that I missed out on a podium by like 0.15 seconds. But not crashing out, not only taking like one bit of damage. I'll take that from Monaco.
Yeah, really good and solid drive from you there, Josh. You're always a driver you really can depend on your consistency, and you also saw that at Belgium and Monaco. So thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to go another round and see another opponent.
Incredible job, Josh. Well done, mate. Like we said, like on a pad user as well. It didn't seem to phase you this time, so really incredible job, mate.
Small hands asking for me to say Monaco again. Monaco, Monaco, Monaco.
Right, last but certainly not least, we'll now jump on. Well, not on board. We're not watching you. We're now listening to you, Mr. Michael, our third engineer today. Michael, how did you find those conditions today? You took it so seriously from the very start. Before the race happened, you was getting right amongst everything that was going on, trying to find out the pit times, trying to get involved, working out how this is going to play out for us today. Michael, talk us through it, mate. How did you find this quarterfinal fixture?
Firstly, I want to say happy birthday to Sisu, and for his hiya. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations! We should really sing a birthday song.
It's not his birthday. Well, it's birthday for you guys, but not quite for us yet. Chizzy will get his praise tomorrow. I love Chizzy. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt tomorrow. He's still got 18 minutes left yet. It depends how long we drag this interview on for.
So yeah, I want to say thanks to the guys who were driving on my cars, and the Belgium was a great race from DW and Dynamic. There was we were thinking about beating both in safety car, but then we thought it will be better if only one beats and other one stays out. In Monaco, it was Monaco. There was good moments. There was, yeah. I don't want to say anything. Yeah.
Nah, mate. Thank you so much for playing a huge part in our success today. It hasn't sunk in yet. See, you guys may not think I'm as buzzing as I was when I won the group stages, but that's literally because it hasn't quite sunk in yet. Like how well we done. I just wasn't expecting this. I was expecting it to be neck and neck, coming down to the stewards' review. You know, the stewards' verdicts to decide who advances through to the semi-finals. But it's already confirmed. It's 100% confirmed. We're already going through by a huge amount, and it just seems so surreal right now, guys. So, good looking back 8 months ago, I was sat with Lundy, and I said, we need to find a half-decent league. And we couldn't find one. Then we decided to make one. And then 8 months later, we're going through to semi-finals of our first esports tournament with 4 tiers, going into 3 strong tiers of the next season. Will be our 3rd season in total, and I didn't even know how this has happened, but it's succeeded exceptionally well, and it's beyond me. So I just want to say thank you to all of you, man. It's crazy. It's only going to get better as well. Oh, hang on. Who's it this time? Incredible! Small hand. Thank you so much.
Monaco.
Well, at that stage, I thought that was it. That was it for donations. But no, Small Hands comes through again with another one. Oh, you guys, man, it's just too much. To see all these donations and everything as well, to see how far TTM's come, it just baffles me. It's just crazy. And when I say we're only getting started, guys, I think I've said this enough that you guys realise that we literally are only just getting started. We have so much to show yet for TTM, and I think the esports drivers and the esports engineers have a lot to show as well, guys. So thank you to all of you to making TTM what it is today. And I feel like it's time now to wrap up the stream, as this interview has gone on for 45 minutes, but it has been the best interview I've ever had, guys. So incredible job to every single one of you. Thank you, Jerry, for commentating alongside me today in the difficult conditions that we had.
Yeah, no problem.
I nearly swore then, because that's just how it's getting. Mate, crazy. I want to say thank you to there's 11 people that are still stuck around the stream for the last 45 minutes, donating and commenting and just gassing up TTM, guys. Thank you to everyone, and good night. We will catch you in the semi-finals, as we will. I don't know who we're playing. I don't know who we're racing. All I know is that Equinox are through. The drivers that we beat in the group stages are through as well. So we could end up seeing Equinox again. Who knows? But nevertheless, thank you so much for everyone who has played a part in today's win and played a part in today's stream. Thank you guys so much, and we will catch you guys next time.
See ya. Hiya. Peace.